dropping them blessings in our comments when all these fake creators using this against y'all religion. This is for you. Now this for the gaga chew. See you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two. And I got a lot of crew, and I got a lot to do. These chickens sitting simmer now, so I'm about to throttle through. The latest model you would do is still kinda bother you, but nobody's stopping you. I'm preaching that gospel, woo. My pop was still popping through. The cops are still watching, dude. The prophets on the block were shouting loud like the gaga chew. They spitting the rituals and giving the signals. Religion getting spiritual, we getting residuals. The prophecy cyclical and poverty cyclical. See, dad leave, kids grieve, mamas need miracles, and I'm getting sick of you. The hood and went digital. These cameras all around, so it's easier getting you. The fiction that you spitting getting seriously critical. It's trash, like your ass on a minstrel. The coke about to bench you, the clan wanna lynch you. The evidence of pen is hella strong with the stench too. The barbecue I'm grilling for the women and men too. Your hands up in the sky when the spirit's within you, and you just wanna give it to the Lord. You done been through the trials that you went through, but you wanna win too. It's constantly getting you to the point of a sin too. You gotta get that paper in your pockets, cause rent due. Cause even in Flint too, these criminals sprint through. The government bent you. See you on the bench, dude. Now you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two, and I got. Good morning, good morning. Here we go. Let's get ready to get into this other live stream real quick. Let me finish fixing my screen for you guys. Yeah, let's get into this live stream this morning. It is officially Friday, 6:05 in the morning in the capital city right here in Phoenix. I don't know where you're at, but I know you're doing something fun. That's all I need to know. Let me adjust my screens and everything. I'm trying to get everything right over here. All right, cleaning things up, man. So if this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the barbecue. My name's Jeff and I'm your chef. We always cooking around here every day. We get to cooking and people get pissed. They get mad over here, they get mad. But that's what we do. We make sure we come with the adult truths about living life. And a lot of people ain't ready to adult. So they kind of get upset. That's okay. We'll let them get upset. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You could be upset a little bit. It's okay to feel hurt about some things you have. Me, growing up, we all got hurt by something. We was all upset at our parents for telling us the truths and making us be adults and saying, hey, man, why don't you get up off your ass and do something right? Basically how life goes. A lot of people ain't ready for that yet. I'm trying to open up this panel right here real quick. There we go. I got the panels opening up now. Like I said, I'm one of those people that and making us be adults and saying, hey man, why don't you close that screen there? Let me close. There we go. Man. So today we got a good live stream coming up today. Where's my glass? I want to make sure I'm seeing this screen correctly. Hold up for a second. Okay, let me go back over here. I'm trying to get everything ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure this. All right, that's coming in clear now. All right, good deal. Yeah, but Capital City Friday, man. And this is funny. Like a lot of people are saying how. Oh, hold up, wait. I forgot to do something. I'll be right back. I totally forgot something real quick. I'll be right back. Don't take off. I'll leave the chat running and everything. Be back in a second. Shout out to all the true believers out there dropping them blessings in our comments when all these fake creators using this against y'all religion. This is for you. Now this for the gaga chew. See you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two. And I got a lot of crew, and I got a lot to do. These chickens sitting simmer now, so I'm about to throttle through. The latest model you would do is still kinda bother you, but nobody's stopping you. I'm preaching that gospel, woo. My pop was still popping through. The cops are still watching, dude. The prophets on the block were shouting loud like the gaga chew. They spitting the rituals and giving the signals. Religion getting spiritual, we getting residuals. The prophecy cyclical and poverty cyclical. See, dad. Okay, I had to make sure I had some coffee, man. I almost forgot. It's morning. I had to go grab me a cup of coffee real quick. I left it sitting on the counter in there. So, yes, we're back now. But we got a good live stream coming up today. Man, you guys are going to enjoy this. This is the part of the week
Well, we just got to come on and keep it 100 with some people, because I don't think they're really realizing that, and it doesn't matter if they realize it or not, but people are playing games right now. This is funny, and there's people in the chat that don't understand the type of game that's even being played on. We're gonna start out the morning with something that I found that we need to just get out the way real quick. Let me move. I'm gonna move something over here, and we're gonna open up another panel in a second. Let me open up this panel over here. Let me go down here real quick. Okay, transition. Before we even get the day started, we're gonna start out with a little bit of truth. And we're going to talk about property management, because we got a lot of people out there saying, oh, well, he's a property manager now. He's a property manager now. Let me tell you about managing property. If you do property management in Pontiac, Michigan, it's going to say, hey, yes, Michigan requires a real estate license to manage property for others. Since Michigan requires a real estate license, you need to complete the state's pre-licensing education and pass the real estate exam before managing property professionally. So I'm going to leave you with that. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave you with that. So when you got people claiming because they got a phone call on a pink telephone that they're now a property manager, like I said, some people, they believe this shit, man. What up on one we go? Some people believe this shit. Some people really, really think that this dude can just say something on the internet and all of a sudden it's true. Oh, I'm a property manager now. Have you ever passed a real estate license? Have you passed a real estate exam? Do you got your real estate license? Because you already know if people let these lies continue to roll forward, he'll be one of those liars that, oh, yeah, I've been a property manager for 2 years. Oh, you had your real estate license for a couple of years? Yeah, I had my real estate license for a couple of years. Yeah, I think I had it for a couple of years because I've been a property manager for a couple of years. Dang, Dontay done had his real estate license for a couple of years, man. He been a property manager for... Y'all know how liars are. Liars, they like to build up a lie. They like to keep you going, and if you add more fuel to their fire, they'll keep adding logs to it. The dude ain't got no real estate license. To be a licensed property manager, you have to, like I said, look, I'm going to open it up somewhere. There's somewhere I can open it up to say the requirements to be one. And it'll tell you exactly, well, that's the requirements from 2026 there. It'll tell you exactly what a property manager does, property manager salaries, what property manager responsible for, collecting rents, knowing city ordinances, knowing tenant laws, knowing landlord laws. And this dude is standing there with a pink phone in his hand saying, oh, I'm a property manager now. And you see everybody in the chat, congratulations. You're a property manager, bro. Congratulations. I can't believe you're a property manager, man. That's amazing, bro. You're a property manager, man. I knew you was going to come up. And I'm sitting there like, these people cannot be that slow. It is impossible for people to be this slow. Impossible. He's a maintenance man. He's a maintenance man. Nah, he's going to be a cut the grass, fix the toilet, and do crackhead prices type property manager. The thing is, he is a maintenance man. To be a maintenance man, you don't need a real estate license. To be a maintenance man, you don't have to pass the real estate exam. To be a maintenance man, you maintain the property. You paint walls, you fix sinks, you pick up trash, you cut bushes, you pull weeds. A property manager is completely different than a maintenance man. A maintenance man scraps metal. Property managers don't do all that. Property managers contract people. They call and say, hey, I need this done. Can you get this done? They call painters. They call plumbers. They call electricians. Property managers are different. And all these slow ass subscribers out there, like I said, the IQ is kind of low. The comprehension level is kind of low. And they go from this dude was, finna move out because he can't afford $400 in rent to, oh, he's a property manager now. Dude ain't nothing close to a property manager. And a lot of people who haven't dealt with real estate, whether, leasing a house, buying a house, being the main on your apartment contract, if you still renting bedrooms from like your cousins and you're still like, living with your grandma in the basement, you wouldn't know what a property manager is. You wouldn't know. So of course anybody could just pull a wool over your eyes. Oh yeah, he a property manager, bro. Oh yeah, man. How's he a property manager? Well, he just, manages property. No, he's a maintenance man. That's different. Maintenance man is different. And that's why, people come to the barbecue. Because the barbecue don't bullshit you. We ain't gonna bullshit you and tell you some stuff that's not true. We gonna keep it 100 with you. Oh, why is this thing doing this? Let me see how's that going. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna tell you the truth over here. We ain't gonna bullshit you and mislead you and have you thinking stuff that's not true. We're gonna tell you exactly what the adult version is of all the kiddie shit he's doing and all the low IQ people, the shit they think. We're gonna tell you the adult version of what's going on. They not gonna tell you the adult version over there. They're gonna tell you the kiddie version. Oh, I'm a property manager. I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, come on, man. No, man. Nah. We ain't doing that. Exactly. He's going to be cutting grass. That's it. He's cutting grass. Man. And Tom over there getting the crackhead discount. They all over there doing something stupid. And I'm like I said, and then I guess somebody said, oh, he's got his first sales lead. So he got his first sales. This is what cracks me up, because like everybody learned yesterday, I used to sell cars. I sold cars to dealerships, but I also sold cars to the retail public. This dude said he got his first sales lead. As he's saying, I got my first sales lead, but I can't sell him a car because I'm not in the system as a salesman yet. So he's still in the system as a porter at this dealership. He's not in the system as a salesperson yet. He's still in the system as a porter. And he's got a sales lead. So how do you go from, I have a sales lead, and I'm going to tell you about dealerships. If there is a lead, a hot lead, a dealership is going to put a salesman on that hot lead, because a hot lead can buy a car today. If you got somebody whose credit is approved, ready to go buy a car, ready to pull the trigger today, they're not going to pass that lead to somebody who ain't even a car salesman. Why would they give a hot lead to somebody who ain't even in the system as a car salesman? Why would they give a hot lead to a porter? See somebody sweeping the floor. Hey, bro, we got somebody that want to buy a car. Porter is sweeping the floor like, okay, yeah, so we're going to give you all the information and everything. Eventually, we're going to get you in the system. He's sweeping the floor. Okay, yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow about it. No, if it's a hot lead, they don't want to lose that sale to another dealership. They're going to give that hot lead to a salesman who has the ability to sell the car. Hey, how you doing? This is Ryan. I heard you're in the market for a car right now and you're ready to pull the trigger. Yeah, man, my car just went down. I finally got my insurance checked and I'm ready to pull the trigger today. They ain't going to be like, well, we're going to pass you to Dontay. He's not in the system yet as a salesperson. He can't sell you shit, but we'll give you his information. They ain't going to do that. What dealership, what serious dealership is going to do that? We going to wait till you get in the system for this person to buy a car. You know who his hot lead is? Probably one of his cousins. Hey, man, you working at that dealership, bro? Man, you know what? I'm going to come down and try to buy a car from you, man. You think you can get me in? You think you can get me in? That's his hot lead right there. Because you know Dontay full of shit. You know he full of shit already. His hot lead is somebody he already know, who probably emailed him, hey, I want to help you out, bro. I want to be your first customer, bro. Is there any way? My credit's only like a 535, and he don't know how to sell cars. So, of course, he's like, yeah, come on down. You my hot lead. You my first lead. Dude ain't even in the system as a damn car salesman. He's still in the system as a porter, running around. Oh, I'm a property manager. I'm a property manager. To be a property manager, you need a real estate license. Look it up. Anybody out there can Google it. Google it. To be a professional property manager, an actual registered property manager who manages properties that people live in, you have to pass the real estate exam. Dontay, last I checked on his channel, he ain't passed no real estate exam, has he? I ain't seen nobody review content of him passing the real estate exam. I haven't seen that video yet. So if he passed the real estate exam, that's a video that I missed. I didn't see that one yet. Somebody got to let me know. Did he pass the real estate exam? Did he take the real estate exam? Because that's how you become a property manager. You go to apartment complexes. You got leasing agents, people who can sell you, who can help you get into an apartment. You got sales agents, people who can sell you a house. You got real estate agents, people who can sell you real estate. And you got property managers, people who property manage. Guess what? There's a few of those people in that equation that require a real estate license. And that's something Dontay don't got. So there's job titles he can't have. Oh, he'll give them job titles himself because he's got this pink phone. And see, if you got the pink phone, you can give yourself a job title. With the pink phone, you could just, hey, guess what, everybody? I'm a property manager now. I knew it was going to happen one day. Why, did you take the real estate license? I didn't need the real estate license. I got a pink phone, bro. When you got the pink phone, you can be who you want to be. Remember that Harold on the purple crayon? This is Dontay in the pink phone. I got a pink phone. You could be whatever. I think NASA's going to call me on this pink phone pretty soon. I'm going to be an astronaut by the next week. I don't know. This pink phone is incredible. Harold on the purple crayon. Dontay in the pink phone. Like, yeah. So I wouldn't buy a skateboard from Dontay. Exactly. And I'm sitting there like, these people in this chat, like, and I don't get in this chat and try to educate people because it's like Dontay is driving the short bus and all of these people are on it. I'm not getting on the short bus to tell everybody they don't belong on it. Some of those people belong on the short bus. They are exactly where they should be. Dontay's channel is the short bus. I do the dumpster documentary. His channel is called the short bus. A lot of people riding on it. He's driving it. I'm not getting on the short bus to say, hey, everybody, you guys don't need to be on this bus. No, you do. I see how a lot of y'all think. Y'all deserve to be. Y'all are exactly where y'all need to be. Don't come to my channel with that shit. Y'all too low IQ for mine. I don't need that shit in my comments. No. Bunch of idiots, man. It's like an idiot, king of the idiot, leading idiots. And I'm sitting there just reading these comments, and we're going like Chatty Patty read a few, Craig Cash read a few, Trey Watts read a few, and I'm sitting there like, are these people just like completely, these must be either be bots, paid people to type this dumb shit in the comments because they don't have any brain cells. You can clearly tell they ain't got brain cells. Anybody just randomly calling some random dude with a pink phone in his hand wearing a damn Modelo hat, a property manager. Yeah, you on the short bus. You riding that motherfucker all the way to school. You ain't taking no detours. You on that short bus the whole time. You ain't getting off. You on that shit. And I'm sitting there like, this is going to be a fun video. Fun video. Because I hope people learn something from the content I do. If anything, I hope you realize that you can't just walk up and somebody can say, I now appoint thee as a property manager. You'll go, well, I don't have a real estate license though. You'll say that because now you learned that on the barbecue. I don't have a real estate license. I can't be a property manager. I don't have a real estate license. Oh, you don't need one. Oh, you a slumlord. You a slumlord. If you letting just random ass people wearing beer hats, carrying pink phones around, be property managers, you don't get inspections on your property because even Dontay exposed that when he asked Tom, can we get the property inspected? Oh, we don't need to get it inspected. It's an abandoned building. Nobody lives in it. They finally found some idiot that was desperate enough in Pontiac to live in an abandoned building and to pay to live in it. Not only pay to live in it, but to clean the abandoned building up so they can put their shit in it. Nobody else was doing it. Dontay was the only one they could find in Pontiac willing to clean up an abandoned building. You property manager now, bro. You can manage this property. I got other properties you can manage too since your ass like to clean up abandoned buildings. We got tons of shit. We slumlords around here. You perfect for the job. They couldn't find nobody else except him. You didn't see no other cars over there, no other people over there. Tom claims there was a lady that threw some couches over the wall. A lady. Some 110-pound lady threw these big-ass couches over the wall. Tom threw them damn couches back there. Not only did Tom throw, he probably had somebody else helping him throw that shit back there. Yeah. See, he's definitely batting for the other side with his pink phone. I'm telling you, running around with a pink phone. I'm property manager now. I'm property manager. And there's people like, congratulations. Congratulations, Dontay. Man, a property manager. You're moving up. I'm looking at this shit like, y'all gotta be fucking joking me. All y'all motherfuckers must be paid actors. You gotta be, if you are that shallow to think all you need to do to be a property manager is to get a phone call, you gotta be kidding me. This motherfucker ain't done, He is late on all of, and as a property manager, I guarantee if you take the real estate exam and you do all of this shit, they probably run a background check on you. They probably do a credit check on you. And they will see this dude has defaulted on every apartment he's been in. He ain't ready for this level yet. This dude has balances to other apartment complexes. He ain't ready for this yet. This dude has left damage in apartment. He ain't ready for this level yet. But that damn pink phone, I'm the property manager. I'm moving up. I told you, mama, this was going to be amazing. Bro, you a janitor. You a maintenance man. Property managers require licenses. I'm sorry. Like I said, you ain't gonna be that way. So who can withstand wrath, cruel anger is overwhelmed, but who can withstand jealousy or who can't? Exactly. Jealousy. I am so jealous of Dontay. I really wish I had an $800 apartment. It sucks living in this big ass 1,800 square foot house with this pool in the backyard. Fuck, I'm jealous. I need to give this up because having a pool sucks. This shit sucks. I went swimming last night about midnight. I swam till like 1 a.m. This shit sucks. Who wants to do that? Who wants to live that kind of lifestyle? Swimming at 1 o'clock in the morning in your own fucking pool. Nobody wants to do that. That shit sucks. It fucking sucks. Who wants to walk out the house and just grab a set of keys and you got a choice of 6 cars? That shit sucks. I wish I didn't have this. I really wish I didn't. I really wish. I wish I didn't have money in the bank. I wish I was like, scrounging, going around being a lot porter. I wish I could do that. That's what I'm saying. I'm jealous of that lifestyle. I think a lot of us want to live like that. A lot of us want a pink phone. A lot of us want to live in a shit shack. A lot of us want to say we can buy a fridge and a stove and a bed and never do it. We want to do that, but somehow our lives are just too well fucking put together to be like that. Our lives are just too well put together to do that. So in the meantime, what do you say? Somebody's talking this shit. This is, you broke up a man's marriage. How did I? This is funny. I'm gonna highlight this because I think this is a good chat. You broke up a man's marriage. Did you realize Hannah was gone from that marriage 4 months before I even knew they split? Did you know that? Nobody knows that. She was out of that marriage 4 months before I even knew it. So how was she out of that marriage 4 months before I even knew it, but I'm the one responsible for breaking it up? Apparently something happened in that marriage. Apparently. And you know what I think happened? He wasn't living up to his word. He had an anger problem, and he clearly stated he had an anger problem in videos. He didn't pay for the wedding rings like he promised he was going to pay for the wedding rings. He put the wedding rings on that girl's credit. He kept getting YouTube check after YouTube check after YouTube check. And she was saying, can you pay off these damn wedding rings? And he flexing on videos about all this money. The whole time these wedding rings are sitting on her credit to this day. Those wedding rings are sitting on her credit to this day. That's why their marriage split up, because he wasn't being a man and living up to the shit he was telling his girl when the camera was off. So y'all don't know a lot of shit that I know. Y'all don't know a lot of shit that I know. Oh, I am. You the devil. Oh, I am. To him, I am. I'm the worst thing that ever happened. Worst thing that ever happened. So I'm glad that people out there want to know what the hell happened. I'm glad people want to know what happened. Glad. Because a lot of people don't know. Responsible for breaking up a marriage that was already over by the time I even found out. I was doing content on this man for 4 months thinking he was married, thinking they were living together. I didn't know. Nobody knew. But somehow I'm responsible for them breaking up when they weren't even together the whole time I was doing content and I was thinking they were together. But I'm responsible for it. You know what I was responsible for? For her family contacting me and telling me, Jeff, we see you doing content. We see you digging in. We're going to tell you the truth, Jeff. We're going to tell you what's real. Hannah don't live with him. They've been split for a long time. I'm like, oh. Yeah, Hannah don't live with him. They've been split for a while. We just thought you should know. You seem like a content creator, a level-headed man. We think you should know. They not together. Oh, so I made an apology to Hannah. I said, you know what? I'm sorry for implicating you in all this shit because I knew how Dontay was because he did it with every girl. And I said, I apologize, Hannah. My bad. Because I was giving some information by her family about what was really real that y'all wasn't seeing on camera. And I'm sorry, Hannah. My bad. And I let everybody know. you know what? I was doing content without knowing the whole story. There's more to this story. And once I found out the truth, I apologized. And Hannah said, okay, I accept your apology. That's what Hannah said. I accept your apology. Now remember, these two ain't even together at the time she accepted my apology. She's living at her mom's house. He's been bouncing around, not paying rent, lying about him paying rent, but he's not. Bouncing around, acting like they together, and they're not together. You got to remember, this is the point we're at right now when I apologized. I apologized. She said, okay, I get it, because she knew the truth. Everybody knew the truth. Dontay even knew the truth. And what did he say? I was trying to work on my marriage. And she accepted an apology. He was upset that I didn't apologize to his ass. He's telling her, why ain't you standing up for me? Why ain't you fighting for me? He's the man asking the woman, why ain't you fighting for me? Why ain't you standing up for me? Motherfucker, you didn't even stand up for your wife. You don't even stand up for her, but you asking her, a woman, why don't you stand up for me? Why don't you fight for me? He thought it was always about him. He riding around in the truck. Oh, it's about me. I'm the content. I'm Dontay London. I'm the brand. They coming to see me. That's what he was thinking. And then for us to apologize to Hannah, that hurt his ego because nobody apologized to him. Nobody apologized to him for shit he's done because they know he's full of shit. So he's hurt that we found out the truth and we apologized for implicating somebody who shouldn't have been implicated in that shit. That's what he was hurt about. Yep, the fact is going to remain the divorce was because he was a motherfucking psycho. Exactly. The fact always is going to remain that the divorce was because he was a motherfucking psycho. And he still is walking around lying. There ain't nobody on YouTube break up Dontay's marriage. Dontay is a loser and everyone knows it except the slow bus fans. Exactly. And I'll tell the truth because these motherfuckers want to know it. They want to know it. You want to implicate me for some? Oh, I'll bring some truth. And as soon as I tell the truth, why you putting their business out there? Because you want to know the truth. You saying I'm responsible for something. Let me tell you the truth so you get the facts. And then your ass can say, oh shit, it was like that. Yeah, it was like that. See, that's the shit you didn't know on camera. It was like that. But you can keep saying, well, you the one who broke up their marriage. Really? You want me to tell the truth? You really want me to tell the truth? I don't think y'all ready for that yet. Y'all not ready for that yet. So I'm not going to even put that out there. Y'all not ready for that yet. Motherfucking internet will burn down when they find out what the fuck he all about. Like Candace said, he a motherfucking psycho. Just let's leave it at that. He a motherfucking psycho. Let's leave it at that. Because there's shit y'all don't know that we know. There's no reason why we would say this motherfucker's a psycho if we didn't know something. If he was this great man, this intelligent, no, this motherfucker's a psycho. Trust me. There's shit y'all don't know. And we gonna leave it at that. And if he was balling so much out of control, why wouldn't he say, the wedding rings that I've made you buy, the wedding rings I had you buy that I picked out for us and made you buy on your credit because my credit fucked up. With all the YouTube money they was making at the time, why didn't he pay it off? He always talking about all the money he got. Why ain't he pay it off? Always bouncing around flashing cash. Why didn't he pay off the wedding rings he picked and had her put on her credit? Because he ain't no fucking man. That dude ain't no fucking man, please. And of course, people like him will sit up there and say, well, the reason I didn't pay it off is because we was having issues. Why am I going to pay off wedding rings with somebody I'm having issues with? And that was way before I even came along. They had them wedding rings. They got married months before I came along. To this day in 2026, them wedding rings are still on her fucking credit. So he never paid for shit. He gave the illusion that they were living his lifestyle. Gave her the illusion they was living his lifestyle. And every time he got that YouTube money, you know what he did? He went and bought a ragged ass hoodie. Went and bought him some old Michael Jordans, some Air Jordans, some old Mexican Jordans and shit. Went and bought more gas. He never paid them fucking wedding rings off that he picked and had her put on her credit. You think that made that girl happy? To sit there and say, my credit's gonna get ruined if we don't pay this off. My credit gonna get ruined if he don't give a shit. He never gave a shit. Never gave a shit. See, and one last time, I didn't know shit until Chatty Patty made the video. Then I contacted my mom to ask what was going on. After I got confirmation, that's when I wanted to clear up the rumors. Exactly. And that's when everybody was saying you were a fake person and you weren't even a real account. People don't know the story, Candace. They don't know the whole story. People out here making shit up. They making shit up because they see videos on his channel and fall for his bullshit, and they start making shit up, not realizing there are real people, real lives involved, making real phone calls, and we're talking to people, and we finding out what the fuck is going on. Because a marriage ain't a joke. It's a serious deal. What the hell's going on? Why are you not living with your husband? Why you keep leaving your damn husband? What the hell's really going on? Because on the videos, it ain't showing my wife left me for the third time. My wife left me for the fourth time. You ain't see no video saying that shit. But that was going on in real life. My wife ain't lived with me in months. You ain't see that video, but that was going on in real life. See, we know what was going on for real. Y'all motherfuckers don't. In the moment we say what was going on after y'all try to start rumors and bullshit and we clear it up with the facts, why you telling they business? Why you telling they business? Oh, we just clearing up rumors, that's all. Just cleaning up some rumors. And usually the people saying that why you telling the business shit are the same people who are upset that they don't know shit. Those are the ones that are copying every fucking video Dontay ever did. I downloaded all his videos to my computer. Those are those people. Those are those people. Morning, Miss Nia. And that's why we sit and we realize what was at stake. There was someone's real life that was at stake. When you're dealing with a fucking psychotic person who's lying in content, just to make himself appear to be a certain way to random ass people that don't even make a difference. All these random ass short people do not make a difference in real life. And they're on the channel. Yeah, I got a lot of these people to keep them viewing. I got to keep my views up. I got to do what it takes to get views. I need views. And what was he doing with the money? Not paying shit. Wasn't paying rent. Was behind on truck payments. Wasn't paying for the wedding rings. Running up everybody's credit. Because he wants to give this illusion that one day I'm going to be famous. One day. Meantime, you're ruining everybody's fucking credit. You're ruining everybody's reality while you got this pipe dream. I'm going to be a star one day. I'm going to be a Grammy winner. I'm going to be in commercials. Can you put this on your credit card? Like, no, go get a fucking job. And now he's like, oh, yeah. I'm a property manager now. Oh, you passed your real estate license? No, I never took the real estate exam. Oh. If you never took the real estate exam, then how are you a property manager? That's a license. To be a property manager, you have to be licensed. Oh, you're a maintenance man. Oh, that's different. You don't need a real estate license for that. You're a maintenance man. You maintain the property. You pick weeds and shit like that, and you clean up to make the property look presentable so the city don't give his ass violations for abandoned buildings. We see what you doing. Okay, just making sure, because you ain't collecting rent, because ain't nobody renting from the dude. He's like, oh yeah, I'm a real estate investor or something he was saying. I don't know what he was saying. But how are you a real estate investor? And you don't have a Rolodex of subcontractors in your phone already. If I'm a real estate investor and I've been doing this for years and I'm a multimillionaire, like right now, I'm not even a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. I could pick my phone up right now and call a professional landscaper to come do my palm trees. These motherfuckers are 30 feet tall. I'm not climbing up there to do this shit. I could do the little ones. That's 30 feet up in the air. I have a professional landscaper in my phone that does my trees every year. And I'm not even a real estate agent. I'm not meeting no homeless ass motherfucker on the road with a pink phone. Hey man, can you be my property manager and manage my property and cut these trees and paint this? And I'm not even a millionaire. I could pick my phone up and call Nilo right now and say, hey Nilo, can you do me a favor, man? This Saturday, can you do my palm trees for me? All right, bet. What's my price? Okay, thanks, Nilo. I'll see you Saturday morning. And I'm not even a millionaire and I know professionals. So how you gonna tell me a multi-millionaire is using some fucking vagabond as a property manager? You don't already have a property manager on standby? You don't got subcontractors on standby? These motherfuckers are slumlords, man. These is abandoned ass buildings. Ain't nobody living nowhere. Ain't nobody. Because if you telling me you got tenants in properties right now, you have tenants in all your other properties, and you have nobody managing them properties, who are fixing shit when them tenants have and every day you got to fix something. I fix shit every day at my house. Every day I fix something. Dogs be breaking shit off the walls, running through the house, wrestling and shit. I'm like, who the fuck broke the goddamn trim off? One of the dogs broke the trim. I got to glue the trim back on because the dog's running through the... Every day you going to fix something. So you telling me this multimillionaire has nobody other than Tom to fix property, so he's going to call just some random ass dude a property manager. I don't know. Shit just don't. Like I said, I'm a common sense person, man. I'm a very common sense person. Very common sense. And shit just don't make sense. Yeah, a lot of psychos get married just to be able to say they're married. Oh, brother, you don't even know. You don't even know the half on one we go. You don't even know the half. We got psychos out here saying they married and they not even married for real. We got psychos in the Dontay sphere saying they married and they not even married. We got them people, bro. Psychos. Like you said, a lot of psychos get married just to say they married. We got psychos not even married saying they married. We got psychos out here giving people marriage advice, claiming that they married and they don't even have a marriage certificate. They're not even ordained by the state to be married. There's nothing about their entire relationship that is about marriage. But yet they all in other people's shit talking about some, my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband. Motherfuckers ain't even married. My husband, my husband. A lot of psychos out there, bro. If you ain't married, just say, motherfucker, I ain't married. But people want to add value to themselves. They want to make it seem like they're valuable, like somebody really wanted them that bad. Oh, yeah, man, my wife. Motherfucker, you ain't got no wife. Yeah, but she treat me like her husband. No, if she married you, she would treat you like a husband, motherfucker. That's like you going to Walmart and you picking some trash up off the ground and they go, oh, shit, you are an employee now. You just picked up some trash off the ground. No, I'm just a customer. I just picked up trash because this shit looks trashy and I just threw it in the trash can. Oh, you're our employee now. You ain't hire me. You can't change my classification just because you feel like it. Oh, I'm a property manager now. No, you a tenant looking for fucking free rent, so we're going to use you as a maintenance man. You are not a property manager. You don't even have a real estate license. Call it what it is. All these motherfuckers out here feeling inadequate and they just naming themselves shit. Look at LB. Woo-hoo. That's funny shit. Nuh-uh. This is, you're right. To be a property manager, you best have a bulging Rolodex. Yeah. To be a property manager, you've got numbers. You've got numbers of you've got plumbers, you got electricians, you got 2 or 3 electricians, you've got landscapers, you've got painters. You got all of these people already in your phone already. I got Simple Electric in my phone. Simple Electric are the people who came out and tested all my wiring, everything that I did to make sure we knew what the issue was. So I got Simple Electric in my phone. I don't have to find some random ass dude walking around with a pink phone. Hey man, you want to be a property manager and see what's wrong with my electricity in my house? You want to be my property manager? I already got Simple Electric in my phone already. These people are good. They're fast. They come out, you pay a service fee. They run through everything, make sure all your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted, and they tell you what the issue is. You can either get it, you can fix it yourself, or you can hire them to fix it. Simple Electric does that. That's what property managers do. You actually have shit in your phone already. So how does this dude who owns all these properties not have all this in his phone already? Like I said, the shit don't make sense, man. None of this shit makes sense. Say Lipsing in particular had a whole lot to say then the cat lady about how it wasn't my place to say anything, yet his dusty, estranged brother, who only seen her one time, had the rights to drag her. And that's the thing. These people were jealous of Hannah. I believe they were jealous of Hannah. Because for them to say her own family don't have a right to say something and stand up for her. These are random ass people on the internet saying her own family, blood, see her at family reunions and barbecues, holidays. You don't have a right to stand up and say nothing to her, but Dontay, dusty ass brother who live in his grandma's basement and only seen Hannah one time the entire relationship, he has a right to say that because that's Dontay's brother. That's Dontay. He could talk about Hannah because that's Dontay's brother. That's Dontay's brother. He only saw Hannah once. You seen Hannah from the time she was born till current. But that's Dontay's brother. I know he only saw her once, but he has a right to say something because that's Dontay's brother. Saw the girl one time. Once. And supposedly know all about her. Saw her once. You okay? And that's who's on the internet right now. These type of fucking people trying to give other people authority to speak. Oh, you don't have the authority to speak. Motherfucker, who is you? Don't nobody even know who the fuck you are. You a fucking profile picture. Nobody even know y'all real names. Y'all got fucking nicknames. Y'all got fucking nicknames. Running around with nicknames, asking people what their real name is. Like, wait a minute. How you gonna ask me what my real name is and you got a fucking nickname on your profile? No, we not doing that. Not doing that. So we gonna sit there and let motherfuckers know. If this is the game that we playing, then we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We not gonna sit and play that game. Nah. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, we're not gonna play that game. We're not gonna have these motherfuckers asking us and telling us that we need to verify. We need to verify who we are. Like they have the rights and the authority to speak on what everybody else should be speaking on. Man, come on now. Come on now. We too old for this shit. We way too old for this, man. We adults. We ain't nobody's children. The hell, we got children older than half these damn people. It's like, how the hell y'all gonna try to treat us like we owe y'all? We gotta bow down to y'all and ask y'all for authority to speak on shit. We too old for that shit. These people be letting the internet get to their fucking head, man. It's like, nope. Hell, I own a house and have several phone numbers in my phone. Exactly. You have to. Because the house can't take care of itself. And especially when you got older houses, you're going to have issues with even the new houses. I show people with new houses, 3, 4, 5 years old, $267,000 in damage on a house that's 4 years old. You got $267,000 in damage on a house that's 4 years old because it's settling wrong. Houses have shit happen to them. The reason why I bought an older house is because it's settled. The house is settled. I don't want to buy a house that's 3, 4, 5 years old, then start settling. Now I got a 35-foot crack running through my whole house, and I got to pay for it out of my pocket. You can't even sell a house at that point. You got a house, you got a crack running down your ceiling, and you want to sell your... People going to be like, what's that crack for? Can we get that fixed before we buy the house? Oh, we was going to fix that, but we just don't have the money, so we going to sell a house. Oh, we might not want to buy. We might not want to buy, sorry. Buy a house that's made it through the years. Buy a house that's made it through seasons. Buy a house that's made it through a few seasons. That's what you do. You don't sit there and be like, oh yeah, well, what I'm gonna end up doing is probably just, hold up for a second. We got some crazy people in the chat today. We got to start sniping these motherfuckers. They trying to come back in today. We just sniping. And for people that don't know, if you're new to the channel, this is how my channel works. You could view all you want to. Understand the room you just walked in. This is not Dontay's channel. If you support Dontay, please go to his channel immediately. Give him some views. Give him some support. You do not have to be at the barbecue. This channel is probably not for you. You don't have to wait, because all I'm going to do is block you off my channel. This channel is not for you. You could view it. You can even do a video about me on your channel. I don't care. But what you won't do is turn my channel into Dontay's channel. It's what we not doing. Do you turn his channel into the barbecue? No, you don't. So have a little respect. If you don't have that much respect, you're going to get blocked on my channel. You're going to get blocked. Oh, no, Candy, you good. See, I got smart today. I got 2 panels open on my computer. These motherfuckers, see, I didn't have that open yesterday. Today, I got double panels running right now. I got the big computer screen up here, and I got double panels on the laptop. So all I got to do is just go through here, and I can just click, get a motherfucker fast. I can snipe too. Just, oh shit, let me be a mod. Hold up for a second. I got doubles. Hold up for a second. Let me do something for you real quick. There you go, Megan. Bam. You're in. You can have fun sniping this. I done sniped like 2 or 3 of these motherfuckers already. You can have fun sniping. This is Call of Duty Barbecue Edition. You can just snipe trolls all morning. When you see them in the chat, snipe them. Get them. It's like I said, I don't go to nobody else's channel. Bothering nobody. I do everything I want. If I got some shit to say, I'll say it on my own channel. I don't go to somebody's chat. I don't go to somebody's comment threads. I say what I got to say on my channel. If you don't like what I got to say, go make a video about me or say the shit on somebody else's channel. That's all you got to do. It's not that hard. That's all you got to do. But if you think you're going to come into my living room, put your feet on my coffee table and talk shit to me, nah. You won't last that long at the barbecue. Now, this is not that type of channel. I don't give a fuck about, ooh, you're not going to have a lot of subs. I don't want no low IQ ass subs on my channel anyways. You don't understand. This is an intelligent channel. We make money over here. We're adults over here. We make moves. We don't codify bullshit over here. So your subscription is not needed to the barbecue. We got other people who are ready to subscribe and are ready to be a part of this channel. You're not there yet. You got a little education to go through, a little adulting to go through before you can get on this level. And if this is not your channel, again, click the fuck off, go somewhere. YouTube got millions of channels on your homepage. Click any one. Enjoy it. You ain't got to be here. We enjoy what we do over here. We cook. We have a good time. So, oh, shit, let me be I like sniper shit. You welcome, Megs. You welcome. Like I said, I'll do it. I'll sit here in the morning and just pluck all their ass up out of my comment thread because this is not their channel to be on. They need to go support who they need to support. I don't need their support. We got enough support at the barbecue. I don't need theirs. They need to go support who they're trying. This lying ass property manager who don't even have a real estate license. Who needs one? He need to call himself the maintenance man he is. But that's the thing. When you feel inadequate, you start lying about shit. Going around town telling people, oh yeah, I'm a property manager. Oh man, my mama was a property manager too, bro. Man, that real estate exam kicked her ass. He'd be like, yeah, it did. That real estate exam's a motherfucker. And he'd be like, well, I never said I took it. I just agreed that the real estate exam was hard because it sounds like a hard exam. Motherfucker, I thought you took the real estate exam. I never said I did. Well, when I told you that the exam was hard, you was like, yeah, it is hard. Yeah, it is hard. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. Motherfucker, people like him, you like I said, watch how they move. Watch how they move. And the fact that, like I tell folks, when I did my He's Demonetized video, he's not moving on YouTube like somebody who makes money on YouTube. If I'm making, like I told y'all, if I'm making $8,000 a month on YouTube, I'm going to be dropping the videos that get me to $8,000. I'm not dropping shorts where I'm making $4, $6, just dropping short after short after short after short. You're not going to get to $8,000 if you claim you got all this debt you trying to pay off. You claim you trying to pay all these past due balances, but you making $4 per short, $4. Drop a video. I don't think he's getting paid on YouTube, but like I said, that's just me. I'm a common sense person. What's good, my brother Trey Watts? Hey, I was playing your video yesterday. When you was saying, where? Right there. Put it there. Where? Right there. That shit was funny as hell. Said Dontay like, ee. Bro, you had us dying laughing when his ass was talking about being a property manager and he was acting all sassy and shit. You called him Saucy Santana. He said, Saucy Santana. We was in the chat dying laughing at that shit, man. But no, like I said, man, he don't move like somebody who's smart with money. Because if you tell me that I could get $8,000 a month on YouTube or I can be a porter, I'm going to go for the $8,000 a month because that's just how, especially if I got past due balances, I'm always talking about debt and past due balances. I'm going to go for the $8,000. If you tell me I could be a porter, shadow salesman that ain't even sold a fucking car yet, or get $8,000 a month on YouTube, I'm gonna go for the $8,000 a month again because I got past due balances. I got shit I want to pay off. I got shit I want to save. I'm gonna keep going for the $8,000. If you tell me I could be a fucking maintenance man, well, I'm a property manager. If you a maintenance man and get free $800 a month being a maintenance man, or $8,000 a month on YouTube, I'm going for the $8,000 a month. In each instance, I'm going for the $8,000 a month. There is no scenario where I'm not going for the $8,000. There is none. If you tell me my potential is $8,000, I'm going for if you give me A, B, C, even D could be all the above. I'll try to do all the above. I'll try to do D. But I'm not doing only A. I'm not doing only B. I'm not doing A and B when C is $8,000 and you just skirt around C. I don't think this motherfucker's monetized. I think his channel got fucked with and his ass is trying to get back into the program. I think they flagged him. He's appealed. By the 21st, he had to appeal. He appealed by the 21st. On the 21st, instead of them allowing him back into the program and him buying a stove, a refrigerator, and a bed, on the 21st, he said, I'm moving back into my mama house. That's what he said on the 21st. Then he claims 3 days later, on the 23rd, he claims on the 23rd, if he moving on the 21st, No, he didn't get a phone call on the 21st. Didn't get a phone call on the 22nd. He said on the third day, the 23rd, he got a phone call from the owner. He said, I got a phone call on like 3 days after I said I was going to leave or whatever. I got a phone call from the owner telling me not to leave, to stay, and they could just let me. But he didn't make that video until the 26th. So if he knew on the 23rd that he wasn't going anywhere, he knew that on the 23rd he wasn't going nowhere, but he didn't make the video till the 26th. He's bullshitting people. He's fucking with y'all. Accountants know timelines. We know dates. We know invoice dates and everything else like that. So we sitting there knowing exactly how this dude is moving, knowing he's staging content, knowing he's sitting around going, well, how can I spend this? How can I spend this? How in the hell can I spend this? How did he get the manager? How did he get the owner on a pink phone if he don't own a pink phone? See, he was recording with his phone. The manager does not have his mom's number. So how was he talking to the manager on a pink phone? Because he talked to Dontay on the 23rd. Dontay already had his phone number. So he called him from his mom's phone on the 26th and recorded with his phone as if that was the first time they talked. But if you can listen to the phone conversation, you can hear him say, well, you remember you were saying something about me being a property manager? You remember you were saying? So if you saying you remember, that means y'all had a conversation prior. You were just recording this shit for content. He already knew all the shit already. Everything was already talked about. The dude be bullshitting people and nobody's paying attention to his bullshit. His timelines wasn't adding up to how he was having that conversation on the phone. I was like, they already talked already. And this motherfucker don't own a pink phone. He don't own a pink phone. So how is this guy saying, oh yeah, he called me? He didn't call you on the pink phone, I guarantee. You called him back on the pink phone days later. And like I said, the dude full of shit, man. He's full of shit. Yo, thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the Jews. Yeah, he need mommy to hold his hand. That's that Oedipus complex Candace was talking about. The Oedipus complex. And I'm sitting there like I said, he's short bus. And I think he generally might be too lazy to do anything that's not apartment content since it's low effort. And he can't continuously do apartment content. He can't do that for eternity. Because at some point, his people going to realize he ain't moving no fucking where. He wasting everybody's time just walking through apartment complexes, you know, getting his credit. He probably never get his credit ran because he knows it's going to just tank his fucking credit. He stopped getting his credit ran months ago before when he was doing the time shit. Getting into that shit shack. He stopped getting his credit ran back then. But he was living in the shit shack, still doing apartment tours. So why was he living in the shit shack doing apartment tours? Because he knew he was going to eventually have to get the fuck up out of there because it ain't inspected by the city. He's got to go somewhere. And plus, he was going around telling everybody that he living with his mom. The city of Pontiac finds out he's got so much income of what he states, and he's living with his mom. They could fuck with her HUD housing allowance. She might fuck around and get evicted out of her shit messing with him. And then what? Now she's unemployed. Now, she's homeless. She's living in the shit shack. She's gonna probably have to take the unit upstairs from now on. Now they all one family living in that big ass abandoned building, that old abandoned ass halfway house. Everybody gonna be living in that shit. All because of moves Dontay made. And I heard in one comment, somebody said this morning that Dontay was a janitor somewhere. This is what I read in the comment. I didn't have time to comment to it because I was getting ready for the live stream. But somebody said that Dontay did old content a long time ago and he removed his content. But he was a janitor at some company. He was a janitor. He was recording and putting all of this shit on YouTube when he should have been working. He's recording the inside of these places they were contracted to clean. So he's walking through all of these places, cleaning up all of these places, recording all of the interior of all of these places, putting all this shit on YouTube. The company found out. Not only did they fire Dontay, but they canceled the entire contract with the company Dontay was working for, all because of the shit he did. That's the type of person he is. He don't give a shit about nobody but his channel. So do you think he would end up doing some shit to get his mom evicted out of her HUD? I think he would. Yeah, Mom, don't worry about it, Mom. You don't got to worry about it because I'm property manager now. You can just live in that unit up here. I'm property manager now. You don't got to worry, Mama. I got you, Mama. I'm property manager now. He a multi-millionaire. He got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of work. So we gonna all be making money the whole time. He don't give a fuck about nobody. This dude had a company lose their contract. Had a whole company lose it. Yeah, that part was just to do content. I believe he was happy. I believe he was really happy. He finally found a place that wasn't a hotel. Finally found a place that wasn't his mama house. He tried to call Twig on the wig back. Hey, baby, I got us a place. You can move back now. Because he can't be alone. He cannot be alone. He's willing to be that desperate to take a shit shack with couches and shit thrown into it like it's a landfill and live at the fucking landfill just so he can have a girl come back. You can come back, baby. You can come back. I got us a place now. I'm going to fix it up nice. Feel the vibes. Feel the vibes. I'll check. It's nice, baby. I put a rug down over the nasty shit. We painted the countertops. We got LEDs. I got candles to make it smell better. Feel the vibes. You can move back. Feel the vibe. And she was like, fuck that. Well, I'm just going to move back in on my mama then. I'm just going to move back in on my mama. And his mom was like, you gonna fuck up my housing contract. Your ass been here for too fucking long. You gonna fuck up my money now. Now I'm gonna get kicked out of low income because you running around talking about you making $10,000 a month on goddamn YouTube. You gonna get me kicked out of my shit. Oh, guess what? I'm just gonna stay here, but now I'm gonna be the property manager. I ain't gotta pay rent no more. I'm gonna be the property manager. His ass ain't monetized. He ain't fucking monetized. Nope. He ain't monetized. Yep, Twig and the wig was out. She was out. She was like, you know what? I just don't see myself moving all the fucking way back up there to live in that little ass fucking cubby hole. That ain't even a bedroom. That's a cubby hole. That's where you store clothes and shit in there. I'm telling you, that's a halfway house. You got a unit with no closet. There's 4 seasons in Michigan. Where are you going to hang 4 seasons of clothes in that little ass place? That place hangs up enough clothes for the fucking weekend. That's it. When people got out of that little prison, wherever they live by, they live there, the little abandoned ass fucking halfway house. They get out of prison. They got a weekend's worth of clothes to get their shit together to find out how to get down to Detroit because they got family in Detroit. They finally get a ride to Detroit. They get down. They hop on the bus. It's a little halfway house. That's not where people live. But Dontay's credit is so bad and he's so successful and we all so jealous of him. We all so jealous of Dontay. He's so successful that the only shit he could get in his name, I'm the brand, Dontay London, I'm the brand. The only shit he could get was that. Think about it. We all jealous because his name gets him that. We want that. We all jealous. We all want that. We all want to live in an abandoned halfway house because our names can't even get us that. We ain't Dontay London. Dontay London name will get you that. Motherfucker, we can't even get, we stuck in 4-bedroom houses, 2-car garage with pools in the backyard. We fucking stuck. If we was Dontay London, we could get that. That's what our name could get us. Can't get no motherfucking apartment. Not with no fire extinguisher in it. You can't get no luxury, but you can get that. That's what you can get. We jealous. Y'all just jealous of Dontay. Y'all, yeah, we want that. That's what I want. We want that. Yeah. See, like he lost his telling about how much he makes on YouTube on his videos. Yeah, he stopped doing revenue updates a long time ago because him, DoorDash, all of them, they used to do revenue. Oh, I'm making 7,000. Oh, I'm making 9,000. Oh, I'm making 11,000. Oh, it says 14,000. But the months were overlapping. Because see, what people don't realize is that when YouTube tells you how much you're making, it's over the last 28 days. So you can have 2 months overlapping. Once you hit day 14 of the month, you're now looking at not only 14 days of this month, but 14 days of last month's content. But you've already been paid for last month's content because it cut off at the 30th. So if your last 14 days of last month was amazing, absolutely amazing, and they cut it off on the 30th, It's still going to, you get that money that they cut off on the 30th on the 21st. But people be acting like that money plus whatever in this month up to the 14th is what you're going to get. But early in the month, you got slow. So really, your check for this month is going to be not what you're reporting revenue as. Your actual true revenue of what you get from YouTube on the 21st is from the first day to the 30th day. But your YouTube studio tells you the past 28 days of revenue, which includes the money they already paid you already. You don't get until this month until day 28. Once you hit day 28 and they count back 28 days, now you're from the first day of the month to the 28th day of the month, which is way different from when you was talking days ago when it included all that big month you had. And that's why you see him running around going, oh, yeah, you know, I'm making 14,000, I'm making 10,000, I'm making 11,000, I'm making 10,000, I'm making 6,000, I'm making 3,000, I'm making 2,000. How I'm only making 2,000? They said I was making 10,000 because it was in the last month. You were counting YouTube locks in 28 days past. So when I look at my revenue, don't ever look at the past 28 days. Don't. Look at from this month forward. When you looking at your last 28 days, you're counting shit you already been paid before. And that's what fucked him up. Accountants know how to do it. He's not an accountant. So he was going around telling everybody who was making 14,000, he was making 15,000, he was making all, and all of a sudden he just stopped doing revenue because he started being wrong. He was telling people he was making 15 grand, then he wasn't. All of a sudden he's only making like 6. Like, wait a minute, I was making 15. Well, if you was making 9 last month, 6 this month, that's the 15. But you were counting 2 months at the same time, all the way up to the 28th day of the month. So it was making him look stupid. That's why when he had that big month in July just now, this is the biggest month I ever had on YouTube, the biggest month I ever had. He made that short. Biggest month I ever had. When people called his ass out, I was like, bro, you was telling us you was making 10 grand, 15 grand, 9 grand for all these months. He made a video right after that. Okay, because he called himself, everybody called his ass lying. They called it, instead of turning off his comments, he just made another video. Okay, it wasn't the biggest month. All right, I admit it wasn't the biggest month. It wasn't the biggest month I ever had. Yeah, we know. And that's why he stopped doing revenue updates, because people who do YouTube was calling his ass out. People who know. The short bus motherfuckers, like I said, he drives the short bus. And these motherfuckers get on every morning. Hey, Dontay, I'm ready to do some content. Let's see some content. So he's taking them on a short bus journey today. Welcome to the short bus, Dontay London's short bus channel. Get on. I'm going to give you guys a ride of a lifetime. Get on. And all these motherfuckers riding the short bus all day on this guy. Man, Dontay's a property manager. Yeah, I'm a property manager. And 3 years ago, I used to be a zookeeper of the San Diego Zoo. We didn't know you lived in San Diego, Dontay. I've lived in San Diego, Italy, and I lived in China for 2 years. Man, Dontay, you've done a lot. These motherfuckers believe anything. Let's go on Dontay's short bus journey. And these idiots out there, oh man, you're just gonna act like it's a TV show. No, he's a fucking liar. You don't act like a liar is a TV show. You gotta act like it's a TV show. Say, serious question, not partly trolling. What ways are you and Dontay are alike? Is this beef doing it? We're alike because we're both black. That's what I think. And we're both, well, I can't say we're both male. Let's not say we're both male. We're both black. Let's say that. That's how we're alike. So when I'm representing the black community as people who want to work, the black community of people who are intelligent, think you should get education, think you should invest in trade school, think you should do something with your life, that's the part of blackness I am. He's the blackness, like I said, you can look at my old content about him. He's the blackness that says, why do people need to work? People don't need to work. People are wasting time working. People just work just to pay bills. Bills are stupid. People shouldn't work to pay bills. People should be traveling. People should be, that's his level of blackness. So the only ways that we are alike is we're black. We just two different versions of black. And they gonna sit and they gonna try to promote his level of black. Why they gonna promote his level of black? And all these slow ass people don't even see it. Yeah, why are we working? It is kind of funny. All I'm doing is paying bills. And this motherfucker is deep in debt with bad credit. And he's calling himself an influencer. You are deep in debt, bad credit, can't even get an apartment in your name, can't even get lights in your name. Oh, I'm an influencer. I hope I inspire you. I hope I inspire you. You inspire people of what not to fucking be. That's about it. You inspire people of what not to do. Do not be out here trying to marry no fucking girls off of Facebook, telling them to buy wedding rings and you gonna pay for it. Keep getting money and you never pay for it and you leave a girl stuck with the wedding rings. That's some shit you don't do. You don't do that. So when you ask, well, what ways are you guys like? We're black. We're black. I admit that. We're both black. That's about it. We're American. That's about it. Other than that, not much. Not much. So yeah, so here we go. I know it for real. And that's the thing. I don't mind people asking questions. I really don't mind people asking questions as long as they're respectful. I mean, he asked, how are we alike? Is the beef due to an age difference? The beef is not due to age difference. It can't be due to age. This is, man, he has a desk now. He's making progress. His content is clean. He was cleaning a desk. And if you're in a dealership, let me tell you how dealerships work, because everybody knows I used to be a car salesman. I used to also sell cars to dealerships. When I worked for Odessa sells cars to dealerships. I had a whole region. Florida was my region. So I sold cars to any dealership in Florida, small to large. I could sell them cars. That was my job. So I can call a dealership with 30 cars. I can call a dealership with 300 cars. That was my job, to sell dealerships cars. Dontay works at a car dealership. At an actual car dealership, the only people who have an actual office, the finance people have an actual office. Your sales manager has an actual office. The owner has an actual office. Salesmen do not have an office. Salesmen do not have a desk unless you like work in like, let's say, commercial sales. If you work in commercial sales, you may have a desk. That could be your desk at commercial sales. But if you are a transient, fly-by-night sales manager, they're going to give you a transient desk. What's a transient desk? It's a desk where they only have people that come and go. Anybody who's been stable, who's been there years, locked in, that's what they have a desk. You just start working there, you're going to get the desk that the last person that was there for 2 weeks got. And then when you leave, that person's going to get it's a transient desk. You have to have 2 or 3 transient desks at the dealership. You could put something in there, like you could put your ink pens in there, maybe some hand wipes. I wouldn't put shit personal in a transient desk. Because if you put some money in there, you put this in there, you come back, that shit's gone. It's a transient desk. They're going to open the drawer like, oh shit, it's like $20 in here. Fuck yeah. And you don't know who took it because it's a transient desk. The sales manager can do that to his desk because the sales manager, that's his office. The people who have been there for years can do that to their individual desk because that's their desk. Nobody else goes in there. That's theirs. The transient desk, everybody sits there. Everybody sits there. You don't want to mess with that. You don't want to mess with that. So he don't hate Dontay. He's tired of being the image being promoted. Exactly. That's it. I don't hate Dontay. I just think that, you know, the people out there who don't understand how social media works, they allow these narratives to be painted, and they promote these narratives of black people being lazy anyways. People don't even want to hire black people because the narrative of us being lazy and not wanting to work and always looking to scheme and get over on shit. We can't even have a Chime account or a DoorDash account or a Citibank. Every time black people say, oh, it's the Klarna glitch, it's the DoorDash glitch, it's always a bunch of black people online doing it. You telling me white people don't do it too? They probably do, but they're not promoted doing it. Black people are always the ones, the face of every little scheme with every app. Black people are the face of it. I've been schemed on Uber and Lyft by white people. Schemed. Canceling rides as I'm on the ride, adding, start doing shit. Do you think they're ever promoted to scheming and scamming? No. But black people are, because that's the narrative of social media. Make us look as bad as we can look. Promote that shit. Support that shit. Share that shit. No, we come and we combat that. We don't play that. Because this is the digital age now. Digital does bleed over into reality. If digital don't bleed over into reality, they wouldn't be saying I ruined his marriage. Digital bleeds over into reality. Jeff, you ruined his marriage. I'm digital. I'm on the internet. Don't make a difference. You ruined his marriage, but I'm digital. I'm online. I'm on the internet. Don't make a difference. You ruined his marriage. You know why? Because digital can bleed over into reality. I know I didn't ruin his marriage, but they don't know that. They don't know that Hannah was already gone 3-4 months before I even knew she was gone for 3-4 months. That marriage was over before I even knew it. But let them keep saying, you ruined the marriage. Digital bleeds over into reality. They know digital bleeds over into reality. But when I say all these narratives painted about black people is the digital and it's bleeding over into reality, oh, you a hater. You a hater. No, I just know digital bleeds over into reality. I know the shit that y'all promoting and the shit that y'all doing is a bunch of bullshit. Nah. No. Say I'm full-time on YouTube now. I'm full-time on YouTube now. Exactly. He said all psychos are between the ages of 3 years old to 9 years old mentally. I'm telling you, man, and that's how he thinks. He don't want to pay a bill. Like me, I'm happy when I make enough money to cover a bill. You're happy to make enough money to say, you know what, I'll take the check. Give me the check. I got dinner for everybody. You're happy because we're adults and we feel proud to be able to take care of shit. We're proud. But yet people out here that think that scheming and grifting and getting around paying bills and shit like that is a new way of life now. We're promoting that. Don't be proud that you can pay bills. Be proud that you can skirt responsibility. Hey man, I got around paying rent. I ain't got to pay no rent, y'all. Woo, I ain't got to pay no rent. I'm good. I want to know, what can I do to be able to afford rent with no stress? That's the part I want to know. Because if I can afford rent with no stress, I could probably afford mortgage with no stress. If I can afford a mortgage with no stress, I could probably start a business and have a business line of credit with no stress because I can afford to take care of that. See, you start elevating. When you run from responsibility, you end up being irresponsible because you never had to handle responsibility. Dontay has never had to handle. He even said it in his own. He's lived in government housing his whole life. He's lived in low income his whole life. He ain't never lived in market rate. When he did live in market rate, look at what happened. He stopped paying bills. Oh, he was counting money in the truck. He counting money. Oh, rent paid, truck note paid, son taken care of, wife, good, she good. Because he knew they weren't together. He got his ass caught. He knew they wanted, she good, but wife was good. Oh, she ain't with you? Tell the truth, motherfucker, she ain't with you. But you counting all this money, making sure she see you counting all that money because you know you got debt hanging in her name. And you counting all that, look at all this money I got. As if to tell her, if you got back with me, this is what we could have together. No, it ain't no getting back with no psycho. When you get out, you stay the fuck out. You don't go back. You get out, you stay out. Yeah. What was the question? Something about successful in life, but at the end of the day, Dontay's a grown-ass man, needs to grow up. Yeah. And see, the thing is, what people don't realize is this. Let me tell Faithful Grace something, because I see she's a little slow, because I've said it in videos before. She keeps saying she want to hear from Jeff, and I've said it in many videos. You apparently don't watch my content. Otherwise, you would have heard me say this a long time ago. Y'all come to my channel and y'all say, stop doing videos of Dontay, because the more videos you do of Dontay, he just gonna keep getting more views. Y'all say that. The viewers of Dontay say, stop doing videos of Dontay, because the more videos you do of him, he's only going to get more views. I say from my own mouth when I type, what's wrong with him getting more views then? If more views is going to pay him more money, why would I want him to have less views? Do y'all want him to have less views? See, I got questions for y'all. Y'all got questions for me? I got questions for y'all. Why you motherfuckers think backwards? That's my question. Why do y'all not see the big picture? Why are you thinking backwards? If I do content about Dontay and he gets more views, what's the bad thing about that? Do you not want him to be successful? Do you not want him to be successful? I'm asking you. Do you not want him to be successful? I got questions for you, motherfuckers. Oh, fake, yeah, no subs. Yeah, if fake channels, we don't do fake channels over here. If it's fake channel or a brand new channel, delete it immediately. I don't want it on my channel because I don't do trolls like that. But at least I answered the question. Because these slow ass people will sit there and say they don't want Dontay to get more views. They'll say that right out of their own fucking mouth. We don't want him to get more views. Stop talking about him, because the more you talk about him, you just getting him more views. Are you a fucking hater? Is that what we looking at you now? Are you the hater? Because if I'm thinking I can get this man more views by talking shit about him, more people gonna go check him out. That should be more money in his pocket, right? Are we right? That means more money in his pocket means he can take care of his past due balances, right? But it ain't up to me to take care of his past due balances. We know he's gonna flex his money. We know he ain't gonna pay his bills. So it ain't up to me to take care of his past due balances. I can only do what I can do from my computer, which is get him more views, get him more visibility. What he does with that is on him. He ended up in the shit shack with the best months he's ever had in 7 years. Best months I had in 7 years. More money I had in 7 years. Ended up in the shit shack. We can only do what we do as creators to get him more views. What he chooses to do with that ain't got shit to do with us. This motherfucker can't adult, not our problem. So the true haters are those trying to prevent him from getting more views. The true haters are those trying to petition my channel to get me off of YouTube. Because they the same ones going, well, the more you talk about him, the more views he gonna get. And keep going. And the more views he gonna get, the more money he gonna get. Keep going. And the more money he gonna get, then he gonna be able to pay off his past due balances and he gonna be able to pay his rent. Keep going. And he might even be able to fix his credit because y'all keep giving him all these damn views. Are we done yet? Are we done yet? But y'all want us to not get him more views. Are we done? See, you motherfuckers are the haters. Y'all the slow thinkers. As long as we keep him in the algorithm, he should get more views, right? Keep going. See, when you motherfuckers think that we against him, we are with the black community, even his black ass. We helping him indirectly. It's him that fucks his own life up. I did a video saying he's his own worst enemy. He fucks his own credit up. He lies to people on purpose. He bullshits people on purpose. He don't pay his bills on purpose. We can only do so much. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can give a man money, but you can't tell him where to spend it. So I don't think if he gets more views, he'll lose his stamps. Exactly. And that's what they're scared of. He gonna lose his low income if he get more views. He gonna lose his food stamps if he get more money. If he get more money, he gotta pay out of pocket now, like all of us. He even said that on his video one time. He said that on the video. I don't know how y'all make it without food stamps. I don't know how y'all making it without food stamps. He said that on the video. But yet his subscribers, enablers, we need to stop calling them subscribers and start calling these motherfuckers enablers. His enablers will sit there. Keep staying on food stamps, Dontay. I won't lose mine either. We gonna have them together. Stop making so much money so you can keep them food stamps, Dontay. If you make $7,000, you're gonna lose that $250. Don't make no $7,000. You should only try to make about $1,000. If you make $1,000, you keep your food stamps. Don't make $7,000. You're gonna lose that $250. That's these motherfuckers' mindset. And they act like we haters. No, we're just elevators. We elevate motherfuckers mentally. We elevators. We ain't haters. Y'all just can't keep up. Y'all brains is too fucking slow. You're not processing fast enough. You using motherfucking AOL dial-up. We got 5G Cox, internet high-speed shit. Y'all on dial-up. You motherfuckers AOL. That's how y'all motherfuckers in there. I ask you a question, you motherfucker dial-up. You should be able to know right off the bat. If we keep talking about him, he stays in the algorithm, he's gonna get more views. Shit. And it's not our problem he posts fucked up shit on the internet. Do you think I called his ping phone and said, hey bro, tell him you're a property manager even though you don't got your real estate license? Do you think I called that ping phone and said that shit? I just said how stupid it sounds. Do you think I called the ping phone and said, hey man, on the 21st of August, don't buy the stove, refrigerator, or the bed. Tell these motherfuckers you moving back in with your mama, even though you never left. Tell them that. Do you think I called the ping phone and said that? No. You motherfuckers are mad that we know who he is. That's the problem. Y'all mad. See, y'all thinking it's some secret. Dontay's some secret motherfucker. He's some secret person. Nobody knows who he is. No, we all know who he is. We know who he is. Y'all the slow ones. Y'all the fucking slow ones. We're not that slow. We know who he is. We got content a year ago, 2 years ago, predicting the moves he's making right now. We know who he is. We should just pretend it's a movie. We should just pretend this is a movie. You the type of motherfucker to get cheated on by your man. And your man come home, baby, I didn't cheat on you. We was making a movie. That's all. We was just making a movie. It was for content. I wasn't really cheating on you. We was making a movie about what if people cheated? What would it feel like? And you like, oh, that's all you had to say? It's like a movie. Yeah, it's like a movie. Yeah, it's like a movie. I wasn't really cheating. It was like a movie. I wouldn't lie to you. Girl, I love you. I wouldn't lie to you. I love you. Cheat shit. That was me making a movie about what would happen if people cheated. And see what happened? See, you was mad. You was mad, huh? You was mad. I was right. That's why we make these kind of movies. I gotta go make a movie with another girl tomorrow. Okay, I'll pack your lunch for you. Fucking idiots. Like this month, just pretend it's a movie. That's all you got to do is just pretend it's a movie, and it's easier to watch. So, motherfucker, a lot of you, they should just walk up and say, hey, man, just pretend all this shit's a movie. I'm lying to you, but if you pretend it's a movie, it's a lot easier for you to listen to what I got to say. Okay, that's how slow these motherfuckers is. They're like, please lie to me. Just lie to me. And I'll just pretend it's a movie. And if I pretend it's a movie, then I'll be like, oh, man, that's pretty cool. That's pretty clever. I ain't never heard no shit like this in my life. Never. 53 years old, I never heard a motherfucker say, lie to me, and I'll just pretend it's like a movie. That way it'll help me out. That's some mental shit. That's mental shit. If you lie to me, I'll just pretend this is a movie. It's okay. Oh, okay, so I could cheat on you and everything? I can lie, tell you where I am, and I'm at some girl house, but I could tell you I'm at some guy's house? That's cool. I'll just pretend you at the guy's house. I pretend it's a movie. It's a movie. Yeah, I'm at this dude house right now. We are playing Call of Duty. You don't play video games, Jeff, but okay, I think it's just a movie. You probably are playing video games right now for the movie, huh? Yeah, I'm playing video games for the movie. Yeah, I'm playing for the movie. Okay, who's that girl in the background? Oh, she playing video games with us too. Okay, for the movie? Yeah, for the movie. We're playing for the movie. Okay, see you when you get home. These fucking idiots. I'm like, man, motherfucker, lie to your face. It's just a movie. It's called misleading your audience. It's what YouTube's going against right now. This is, I'm going to show you guys. Let's pull this up real quick. YouTube, inauthentic content policy. Bam. Let's open this up real quick. Whoops. I didn't mean to open it that wide. Damn. Open that motherfucker all the way up. Shit. Wait a minute. Let's go in here. Let's go in here real quick. I'm going through here, going through here, going through here, going through here. Nah, I'm looking for the part. I gotta go actually find it on YouTube itself, because they got it here, and they got the inauthentic content policy in here, but it's in writing and it's not. I was looking for the actual video of it. I see the video of it right here. Okay, here. Let's see something. Let's see something. We're gonna transition over. This is the actual YouTube inauthentic content policy.
Allow people to make a lot of videos. Sometimes those videos are great, and it really enhances creativity, and you can create a higher volume of high quality content that we want to encourage and have in YPP. But that exact same new tool can allow you to make lots of videos really quickly that are very similar. They're very generic and don't really have a narrative arc and don't really.
That's those touring videos. His touring videos, touring apartments are very generic, and they all are the same. He walks into an apartment complex, start walking through living rooms, walking in bathrooms. People be predicting him. He gonna flush the toilet. He gonna turn on the sink. There's nothing authentic about his videos. Everybody knows when he does his tours, he's gonna say this, he's gonna say that, he's gonna turn on his toilet, he's gonna run the water, he's gonna do this, he's gonna talk about his credit, he's gonna talk. Every one of his touring videos are exactly the same. And that's why YouTube is saying, if you're doing these carbon copy ass videos just for views, all you keep doing it for views, we gonna fucking get it. We gonna bounce you.
A higher volume of high quality content that we want to encourage and have in YPP. But that exact same new tool can allow you to make lots of videos really quickly that are very similar. They're very generic and don't really have a narrative arc and don't really show your creativity. So the same technology really enables great stuff, but it also enables stuff that's kind of content farming. Yeah. And that's the stuff that we don't want to have in YPP.
Content farming.
Matt, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm so glad we have.
And what content farming is when you do a video and you see a lot of people watch it, so you keep doing the same video over and over again. It's like if I did a video, let's say repairing an alternator, and it got like 200,000 views. So the next day I said, I'm gonna do another alternator, and then I'm gonna do another alternator, and I'm gonna do another, and I just keep doing alternator views, putting alternator repair in my content. Alternator, every damn day. I'm just content. I'm doing the exact same video over and over again. Content farming. That's all it is. And they're like, but it's not inauthentic. You do an alternator, do a water pump the next day. Spread your content out. After you do a water pump, go do a thermostat one day. Just spread your content. Be authentic. Don't keep doing the same repetitive shit in content farming, because we're gonna bust you for that. That $800 apartment shit, content farming.
Chance to talk about this because we have a lot of questions from creators who are they're trying to better understand our policies, previously what we were calling inauthentic content, and we want to break it down a little bit more for them.
So first of all, just to say out loud, like, there's no change in our underlying policy at all. I'm not here today to announce any kind of a new policy. We haven't made any changes. I'm here just to try to break it down in a little more details to help creators understand what we allow and don't allow as it relates to YPP. There's kind of three buckets we'll talk about today. One is generic and repetitive, like content that is sort of the same and repetitive. It's made with templates and there's not much variation from video to video. Like that is not something that our viewers wish to see a lot of, and that we want to provide an incentive for people to make. And
that right there, the videos that people like, how many times have you seen on Dontay's videos? They be like, dude, stop showing us this fucking living room over and over again. Stop showing us this damn living room. Stop. If I see this living room one more fucking time, stop showing us this goddamn living room. Quit doing these damn apartment tours and not getting no apartment. Stop doing living. His content is super repetitive. He has no content. It's the same shit over and over again. And people keep saying, but look at his views. And YouTube is like, we're not going to monetize that anymore. We're done monetizing that. So the fact that he's doing all of these videos that he just stopped all of a sudden and started doing shorts now shows he's trying to break his content up, because YouTube probably got on his ass and said, we're not going to monetize this content no more because you keep doing the same shit. So you don't see the $800 apartment content no more. You don't see that. You don't see a lot of shit about apartment tours no more. He ended all of that because I think YouTube got on his ass and realized after August 21st, you can't do this no more. And that's why he said in early August, he said, I'm not going to record my apartment no more. I'm done recording my apartment. It's my home. It's where I'm going to have my family. I'm not recording people here no more. I think YouTube got on his ass. YouTube said, you're doing the same shit over and over. He tried to make it seem like he was going to change it. After we got on his ass, you know him. He don't like authority. He like to do his own fucking thing. YouTube probably says, you're not going to be in the program until you can reapply in November. We're not going to let you back in. You can reapply in November. He said on August 21st, he was buying all of this shit with his YouTube check. I don't think he got the check. I think he created a fake stub, because there's a website you can create fake stubs from YouTube and Cash App and everything else. He didn't buy the stove, didn't buy the fridge, didn't buy a bed. Instead said, I'm moving out because I can't afford it. I want to save money. I got to move out. He can't afford $400 in rent. This is why. This shit right here, the YouTube content policies, they over, I think they said something like 10 million, I think they said 10 million channels worldwide, something like that. They demonetized during this whole thing, 10 million. I was watching a video this morning. I think that's what it said this morning. They're done playing games. They're done paying for bullshit content, and they're catching people doing it. So yeah, so he always been inauthentic. I knew he was a fraud when he was playing sad music in the background, acting like his life was so bad, working regular jobs. Yeah, that shit. Playing with people's emotions, manipulating people to think my life is so bad. I don't know how I'm gonna work for $20 an hour. Then started playing religious music, started playing gospel music in the background. Don't even believe in God. But he know everybody in his comment is like, God got you, Dontay. Don't worry, God got. So he started playing God music all the time. He don't even believe in God. He just playing people. That's all he was doing the whole time.
For we don't want it in YPP. The second is content that we might call, off-putting.
This right here.
Or, distressing. That's the type of content that we say, look, if you're trying to just get views by doing something emotionally manipulative or make distressing content, that's not something that we want to encourage either. And then the third bucket that we'll break it down. See, that
part right there. If you're just doing things to manipulate people, like you were talking about the sad music, if you're only doing something to manipulate people, manipulate their emotions, and he talks about it, and all that Dontay talks about it in his content. Oh, you got to make people care about you. You got to make people feel a certain way. So you got to do content that makes them feel a certain way. This is what he's talking, manipulating people's emotions. And you know you doing it on purpose, playing the gospel music, playing the sad music, acting like it's a movie. This is my real life. This is my real life. We so hard. My son, my wife, my family, my life. Motherfucking ass. That's all he be doing in content. I want my son to grow up and be like me. Then be playing gospel music in the background. I want him to grow up and be like me. I just think of him every day. I'm so proud of how big he got. And he got so big playing gospel music. Motherfucker, turn the music off, go eat gas station pizza. This shit, this is what he's against. The content, everybody knows the policies. Everybody knows it. If you only doing shit to manipulate people, you're going to get caught up with eventually. And I think he got caught.
Look, if you're trying to just get views by doing something emotionally manipulative or make distressing content, that's not something that we want to encourage either. And then
distressing content. He said 2 years ago, because I did the video yesterday, distressing content. He said himself, I can't do good, happy content because you won't watch it. I have to do struggle. I have to do poverty. I have to do sad things. I got to do something with my living situation. And they just said the policy is against intentionally doing distressing content. And he admitted in his own, like I said, Dontay's the motherfucker to walk up to the counter and tell you, hey, I'm not 21 years old, so you can't sell me this beer, but I'm gonna go over here to Pump 6, and that guy's 21. He gonna come in here and buy the beer for me. Is that okay? Dontay's that type. He sat there and he told motherfuckers, I'm doing distressing content. I'm doing content to manipulate your emotions. I'm doing whatever it takes to get views, because you gotta get views. You can't do nothing on YouTube without views. You need views, so I'm doing whatever it takes to get views. I'm gonna lie, fraud, distressing content, mentally content. He says that shit in his own content, and YouTube policy says, we don't allow that. This is the dude that tells you he's underage and gonna get the dude on Pump 6 to buy him beer. He's an idiot. He will tell you he's finna do the wrong shit, then do it. Then be like, how come I ain't monetized? How come y'all not accepting my videos into the program? How come you? Because you're repetitive. Motherfuckers know you finna walk in and flush the toilet because you do it every video. They know you're gonna walk in and turn on the water because you do it every video. Then they're gonna eat gas station pizza because you do it in every video. All your videos are the same. They're cyclical. This repeat content. People even call that shit out. It's repeat content. And YouTube says, we're not monetizing repeat content anymore. We're done. We're
YPP.
done.
The second is content that we might call, off-putting or, distressing. That's the type of content that we say, like, look, if you're trying to just get views by doing something emotionally manipulative or make distressing content, that's not something that we want to encourage either. And then the third bucket that we'll break it down into is something called AI personas. And this is where you may have created a persona that's AI. And if they're talking about sensitive topics, so like AI personas may be fine overall, but if you have AI personas that are talking about finance or legal issues or healthcare, medical issues, we don't want to provide an incentive for that right now either.
Yeah,
and so any of those three buckets are things that we will not.
Yeah, so yeah, but that right there, that shit, like I said, and I tell people, if you do not know the policies of YouTube, the shit's gonna catch up to you. And he was influencing his people to be like him. He's like, I'm gonna help you do content. Listen to me. Copy me. Do what I do. Copy me. You gotta get views. Copy me. I don't care. Do whatever it takes to get views. Cause I'm gonna get views. I'm doing this. I'm copying this. I'm doing that. He telling his people that. And yet the YouTubers are like, don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do it just for views. Be authentic. Don't do this. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get views. I'm not showing no good content. I'm only showing controversial stuff because that's what's gonna get me views. I only show parts of my life that, I could stage and frame and be poor and poverty and sad so I can get the money, and YouTube is like, we don't want that type of content on our platform and he's like, I'm doing it. YouTube's like, okay. That's why you saw that motherfucker on the 21st. All that shit he was talking. He didn't buy a stove. He don't even talk about the refrigerator. He don't even talk about the bed no more. You don't hear him even talk about that shit because he ain't got the money. How do you have almost 10,000? You got your job from the dealership for being a porter. You got $7,500 from YouTube, but you can't even go out, buy a $200-$300 bed. You got like 10 G's. 10 G's. You can't go get a $200-$300 bed. 10 G's. You can't pay for $400 rent. You got 10 G's. Please. This motherfucker is not monetized. You can't tell me he got money. Somebody sitting on $10,000 and saying, I can't afford $400 rent. I can't afford $400 rent. I can't. I wish I could, but I got to live with my mama. I can't afford that, you know. And even they were talking, when him and Tom was talking about that shit, about him being a car salesman, Tom was like, well, you're not going to start making money right off the bat. You never heard Dontay say, but my YouTube is doing amazing. I don't care about making money as a salesman yet because my YouTube is doing crazy numbers right now. So I'm good with rent. I'm good with money. I'm good with everything. He never said that. But he say that shit when he riding around with the money. Oh, I'm good with money. My channel booming. My channel doing amazing. Look at all this money. Shit, I'm doing it. He was doing that to piss off Hannah. That's why he was doing that. He wanted to piss off Hannah. Look at all this money I got. Look at all this money. My YouTube is doing amazing. He do that shit for Twig and the Wig. You should come back and be with me. Look at all this money. Because he said in the video, girls don't want a man with a job. They want a man that travel. They want a man with a dream. They want a man with money. They don't want a man with a job. That's what he thinks in his head. For years, he's thought that. He even made content about it. And now his ass is sitting at a dealership wiping off a desk. Sitting in the dealership wiping off a desk, putting hand wipes and ink pens inside of a desk, ain't sold a motherfucking car. He been there for 4 days. And he said, oh, when I'm a salesman, oh, I'm selling a car. I'm selling 20, 30 cars a month. He been there for 4 days. Talking about I got a lead. But now I'm not in the system yet as a car salesman. I'm still in the system as a porter right now. What happened to all that motherfucking talk? He do a lot of talking, a lot of fucking talking. Yeah, like I said, he talks too much. Then he tells on himself, but then he want to blame you and all others who speak the truth about him. Exactly. And he'll sit there and misleading content. That's inauthentic content is misleading content. So he'll sit there, talk all this shit. Oh, I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that. I'm finna do this and that. And I'm finna, when it come time to get it done, where he at? It's a whole new video about something y'all ain't even talking about. Oh, you could sit in your car and eat pancakes and get paid to eat pancakes. You don't even have to talk. Look, these pancakes are so good. I'm getting paid right now from YouTube. That's the kind of content his ass be making. That's the level of content he does. If it ain't that, he's, what's this fire extinguisher for? How much do I need to put down? Is there a security deposit? What if I got a balance at another apartment complex? Can I still move in here? That's his other content. He ain't got a lot of shit going on in his life. So this motherfucker will sit there and pretend he's somebody he's not. I'm a property manager. You got your real estate license? Don't need one. I'm Dontay London. It's like, okay. Like, let a motherfucker find out you trying to be a property manager. You can get, let's look that up. Let's do this. Let's look up if you can be fined for being, can you be fined for being a fake property manager? Let's see. Yes, in the let me open this up real quick. Shit, I keep forgetting to move stuff over. Let's do like this. All right. Can you be fined for being a fake property manager? That's what I put. Can you be fined for being a fake property manager? And it says, yes, in the United States, being a fake or unlicensed property manager can lead to fines, legal action, and other penalties if you are found to be operating without proper credentials or engaged in fraudulent activity. Why you can be fined. Operating as a property manager without a valid license is a state-regulated offense. In Arizona, for example, Arizona Real Estate Commission issues property management licenses, and working without one can result in fines for operating without a license, revoking of any existing license, criminal charges if the activity involves fraud or deception. If you misrepresent yourself as a licensed property manager, hide your lack of credentials, or engage in real estate fraud, such as making false statements about a property to a buyer or tenant, you can face civil lawsuits, criminal prosecution, and fines. Types of violations that can lead to fines: false advertisements, hiding defects, failing to disclose that you are not licensed, misrepresenting property size, conditions, amenities, engaging in unlawful landlord-tenant practices, illegal evictions, discrimination. So, the fact that this dude, one, is living in an a property that is never got inspected by the city of Pontiac. So the city of Pontiac never inspected the property. So that's a fine right there. The fact that there's no permit, no occupancy permits on that place, that's a fine. Because like I said, that motherfucking building looks abandoned. That's a fine. The fact that he's on video claiming he's the property manager now and he don't have a license to do it, that could be a problem. The fact that he's living with his mom in low income, but he's claiming he makes $10,000 on YouTube or whatever, but he's living in somebody who's got HUD restricted, that's a problem. I'm telling you, this dude is a walking fuck up. He is a walking fuck up. Everything he touches, he fucks up. Been a salesman for 4 days. I'm about to sell a car, but I'm not in the system yet as a salesman. I'm still in the system as a porter. He is a walking fuck up. And every time we point out the truths of what's really going on, oh, we haters. We haters. He a property manager. He a property manager. You think so? I mean, because you could be fined for being a fake property manager, right? You could be fined for being a fake property manager. Being a fake or unlicensed property manager can lead to fines in the United States. That's clearly what it says. But he's got videos. He's got video. Oh, I'm a property manager now. I'm the property manager now. Motherfucker, you ain't got no real estate license. You are a maintenance man. You need to stop trying to say, I'm the property manager. You're going to fuck around and get yourself in trouble. You a walking fuck up. You are a maintenance man. But like I said, motherfucker was a driver for Buncha. We going to be the CEOs. You ain't got no degree in finance. You don't even know finance. You owe apartment complexes $700 fucking dollars. How you gonna be the CEO of a corporation? We gonna be CEOs. This is a small company. We gonna move up so fast. We gonna be CEOs. Motherfucker, you owe apartment. You got wedding rings you ain't paid off. You got a truck you behind on car note and shit for. How you gonna be the CEO? That is the delusion of grandeur. Delusion of grandeur is when you think bigger than the program and you living too big in your own head. I'm a property manager. Bro, you need a real estate license. No, I don't. I'm a property manager. He said it on my pink phone. I'm the property manager. Bro, you know you could be fined if you go around claiming you're a property. That's misrepresenting yourself as a property manager. You don't even have a license. So you have to tell people, well, I'm a property manager, but I'm just not licensed to be one. You have to disclose the fact that you're not a licensed property. I'm not licensed to be one. Okay, then you're not really the property manager. Can I speak to the owner of the property? Because if you are a property manager, you know city code. You know tenant laws. All you know how to do is paint a fucking counter with some black latex paint. You know how to put LEDs up along. He loves the way I design. He love the way I design. He gonna make me the property manager. He love the way I design. Just because somebody love how you fucking design, you can't just supersede law. I love how you design. You wanna be property manager? I love how you design. Motherfucker, you ain't got no real estate license. Doubt it, doubt it. It's content. The place looks condemned. He couldn't make repairs because he needs permits, and that place is probably condemned. That's probably the reason the electric company called Tom. Exactly. And then he's sitting over there trying to get windows put in that motherfucker, and he don't even own it. How you gonna try to get windows put in, but you don't own it? And that's why the place was like, we need to speak to the person who owns this place. If you're just a tenant, we need to speak to the owner. Oh no, I'm just renting. Oh no, we can't be here talking to you, then we can't talk to you. No, because there's laws. A window company cannot install windows in a place because a tenant says, I want windows. They have to make sure they're authorized to even have that level of work done to the building. We need to speak to somebody who has the license. We need to speak to the owner, or we need to speak to an agent to get this done. We can't speak to a random ass tenant walking around with a pink phone in his damn hand with candles and shit burning in the background. Okay, we'll do it because you asked. No, there's levels to this shit, man. Oh yeah, remember when Dontay got mad at his subscribers, started making videos where he refused to speak? Dude was acting like a big ass baby and shit. He was sad. He was mad. It was like, why you mad at your subs, motherfucker? Your subs was calling you out on all that dumb shit he was doing. That's what it was. Whoops, hold up. Let me try something. Ow. Why did I do that? Okay. Back to here. Wait a minute. Go back up to here. I screwed up the damn thing. Come on, thing. Do like this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, his ass was pissed off. He was walking around mad as shit at his subscribers for shit he was doing. It was shit he was doing. Wasn't nobody telling him to bullshit people. Wasn't nobody telling him to lie to every fucking body. That was on him. he decided to bullshit people, and people was calling him out on it. So he got sad and mad and shit and started going around talking about, I'm not even speaking to y'all. I'm just going to do videos. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm just going to do videos. Okay, then just do videos then, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it, do videos. Nobody cares. Do videos. And then he got all pissed off at everybody after that whole ordeal. I'm just going to stop doing content. I'm just going to stop uploading. I need a new audience. That's what he was saying. I need a new audience. I need a new audience. As a former property manager, just wait until he discovers a tenant that has passed away. That's a true test of professional responsibility. I oversaw 300 units. The stress is never ending. Exactly. This dude, that's an abandoned building though. There's nobody living in there. It's an abandoned building. I don't think there are no other tenants. There's just nobody around. You've never seen another car parked over there. You never seen people walking in the background. You never seen anybody saying, hey, how you doing? Are you the new tenant? Or you never seen that shit. You never seen that over there. In all them videos, he did like 20 days, 30 days straight of $800 apartment shit. Over there all the damn time. You ain't never heard nobody say, excuse me, hey, are you the new guy downstairs? Hey, are you the new tenant? Oh, welcome to the building. You never saw no shit like that. That building is abandoned. Don't nobody live over there. And they found this idiot sitting there going, oh, I'll live here. They're like, wait a minute. You'll live here? Yeah. You don't do no credit checks? Nope. You don't do no background check? Nope. And this is month to month? Pretty much month to month. You don't even got to sign a lease. It's month to month. If you don't want to live here for a month, give us money for the month. If you don't live here for the next month, give us money for that month. It's month to month. That's a slum. That is not a damn unit. That's a slum. Nobody lives there. That is a halfway house. Who does month to month without a guarantee or a surety of receiving rent, but they're going to put money into the place, get the utility switched over, get all this shit done, but yet we're going to let you do month to month with no deposit. Month to month with no deposit? Month to month with no deposit. We're going to let you move in for just $800 flat. And then you can just pay us payments on the security deposit. That security deposit, why would somebody pay a security deposit on a month to month? If you pay a security deposit on a month to month and you don't need a 30-day notice because it's month to month, you can't pay rent, and the day you pay rent, you go, hey, I'm actually moving out next month. Then why are you paying a security deposit if you only stand there for a month? But I told everybody when he was getting that place, he gonna end up back at his mom's in September. That's what I said. He gonna end up back at his mom's house in September. He's been in his mom's. That's where all his clothes and shit is. Everything's at his mom's house. This motherfucker never lived there. Even people on this channel are saying, oh yeah, he never lived in that house. He never stayed there. He never stayed. People are saying that shit, calling him out for it, and these people are getting mad at him. Why y'all saying he never lived there? I saw his shoes over there. He's slowly moving in. But he never lived there. He ain't got no clothes over there. He ain't got no food over there, no refrigerator. He sat on the couch eating fucking Panda Express that he brought there from a restaurant. He don't grocery shop and take groceries over there. He don't get mail delivered over there. Come on now. Even with month to month, you're not getting your mail switched over to a month to month spot. If you sign a 6-month lease, an annual lease, yeah, you get your mail swapped over. Month to month, why would you go through all that shit to swap your mail over, to turn around the next month to have to swap your mail back to where it was coming from? Motherfucker don't live there. Like I said, and all these people out there, man, they so shallow, they not even picking up on the bullshit. And we all sitting around like, you know, we're common sense people. We intelligent. Oh, y'all just haters, man. Y'all hating on him. Y'all jealous of him. Look at how he moving. Look at how he move. Yeah, if you don't get a refrigerator and a stove, there's no reason to keep the place. I think that place is storage. I think he's using it to store all of his shit, because if he takes everything out of there, where is he going to put it? He's going to have to go pay for storage. He can't work at the storage facility to offset the rent he has to pay for the storage facility. But I guarantee, nobody called him saying you could stay if you work at the property. I guarantee nobody called and said that. I guarantee he called and said, listen, I'm having problems with money. The money I thought I was getting didn't show up. The YouTube money I was getting ain't showing up. I just started a new job. I ain't got paid for being a salesman yet. I ain't even sold a car yet. I got to move all my stuff out. I don't have enough time. Is there any way I could just work around here to work off some of the rent? I guarantee that's how it went. I highly doubt they called him and says, hey, we like the way you design everything. Would you like to be the property manager? That shit just don't sound right. Some random ass tenant. I would have walked in that place and been like, this motherfucker painted my counters with latex paint. He painted my counters with latex paint. He can't be no goddamn property manager. I highly doubt they called. I bet he called. Tom, is there anybody I could speak to regarding this place? Because he can't speak to Tom, because Tom is probably like, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with that. If you want to leave your shit here, you want to work for this place, you want to do some work, you got to talk to the owners. I'm not the owner. You got to talk to the owner. Okay. Because all he had was Tom's information. Because he was asking Tom all the time, are you the owner? He was asking Tom that, are you the owner? Are you the owner? Even the owner on the phone said, I'm the owner. Because Dontay was like, do I got to still talk to Tom? Do I got to talk? Dontay don't know none of the relationships of none of these fucking people. He don't know shit. I guarantee he called they ass. He called they ass. Is it okay if somehow we just work and we can pay off some of the rent if we just work? Because, you know, I can't move in nowhere else. And, you know, he don't got money for storage unit. What he's going to do, throw all that shit in the trash? Throw it on the side of the house? I don't know, man. This is how that blue house I thought was a crackhead Crip state. Fucking crackhead Crips. The Peanut Man back on the loose telling us to come be customers at the dealership. Come be a customer. Fucking looking like Mr. Peanut. Apartments looking like the Carters. Exactly. And this is the thing, though. I think he probably said, Tom, can I have the number of the people who actually own it? Because I got to ask them something. Can I actually talk to the owner? Tom was like, well, let me see if I can get his number for you. Because he never had the owner's number. He called the owners. Hey, yeah, I'm the tenant that lives here. Because he didn't know shit. Do I pay you? Do I pay Tom? Like, who do I pay? How do I pay? He never talked to that dude. He called him the other day asking, is it okay if I just, you know, just stay here, but we kind of work and I could just work off my rent a little bit? Oh, yeah. If you want to do something like that, you know, I can have you paint the place. I can have you clean up all the trash. I can have you do a lot. If you just want to work and pay off your rent like that, yeah, I want to do that. That way I don't have to move. I could just stay. Oh, yeah, cool. We could do that. Because this motherfucker ain't moving all that shit out. Today is the 28th. He at the dealership 8 to 10 hours a day. You think he gonna call the dealership and be like, I can't come in because I gotta move? He did that with the last fucking dealership. When he was trying to get at the Kia dealership, what did he do? I can't come in because I gotta move. I can't come into training because I gotta move. He always gotta move when he get a new job. Always gotta fucking move. I gotta move. I'm in the process of moving. I'm getting evicted. I'm in the process of getting evicted. I gotta go to court for being evicted. As soon as his ass start working anywhere. So I'm guaranteeing these people ain't call him. He called them. Guarantee. Yeah, all they gotta do is call Rent-A-Center to pick up that ugly ass furniture. That's it. Like, Rent-A-Center, can you come get the shit I just rented from y'all? Because I ain't paying for this shit. I'm not paying for it. Can y'all come get it? Man. So in this last video, everybody was commenting, congrats, young man, King. Congrats, young man. Bunch of old grannies. Exactly. I mean, the people on this channel probably, they had their grandkids come over and teach them how to connect to Wi-Fi. How do I connect to the Wi-Fi? Like, I got my computer open, but it's not connecting me to the Wi-Fi. Oh, Grandma, you got to just double click on the icon that says Google. Oh, hey, I'm on the internet. Let me see. Can I upload me a profile picture? Don't put a picture of you in that gown, Grandma. You sent that on Facebook and everybody laughed. Don't use that one. That's what I wear, though. That's what I wear. Grandma, I found a new person to follow named Dontay London. I'm going to follow this character. I like him. He's kind of funny acting. He acts like your sister Trisha a little bit. Like, yeah, exactly. He got a bunch of fucking grandmas on his fucking channel. God bless you, son. God bless you. glad you passed the real estate exam because that shit was hard to do. Being a property manager is not easy. He's like, yeah, I passed the real estate exam. Yeah, I did. I know you did because that's the only way you're going to be a property manager. I know you passed it. You're a smart kid. That's why you passed it. Yeah, I did. I passed it. Yeah. Fucking idiots. I know it. He'll probably, and that's the thing. This is what we said right here. Did you know it? You have to. This is what we were just looking at a second ago. This review screen for the people that came in, because he claiming he's a property manager. So I typed in, "Can you be fined for being a fake property manager?" It says yes. In the United States, being a fake or unlicensed property manager can lead to fines, legal action, and other penalties if you are found to be operating without proper credentials or engaging in fraudulent activity. To be a property manager, you need a real estate license. Operating as a property manager without a valid license is a state-regulated offense. You need a license to be a property manager. You cannot just walk in and say, "I'm the property manager. I manage the property." Do you have a real estate license? Nope. Then you're not the property manager. You cannot be a fake property manager. You could be fined for being a fake property manager. You cannot just make a statement that you have to have the license, take all the classes. It even says it here. Wait, I had it in the let's see something. How did I see this? Yeah. This is, I don't know, Jeff, but Dontay did like 12 days of video. This is the time for video shortly after he first moved in. Oh yeah. So he deleted 12 videos? So he deleted about 12 videos? I believe it. He's going through removing a lot of shit because he know he's stupid. You're a smart kid. Yeah, right, Grandma. He's very smart. The owner was so impressed with his decorating skills, he wants to be the property manager. Exactly. Okay, here we go right here. Requirements to be a property manager in Pontiac, Michigan, because he's in Pontiac. He's not in Arizona. He's in Pontiac. In Michigan, including Pontiac, you must have a valid real estate license to manage property for others. This applies whether you work for a company or manage your own portfolio. You cannot be a manager of your own portfolio if you do not have a valid real estate license. The requirements are at least 18 years old. Dontay is 15. No, I'm just kidding. Education, complete 40 hours of pre-licensing real estate education from an approved provider. Exam, pass the Michigan real estate exam, national and Michigan specific portions, administered by PSI or Pearson VUE. Application and fees. Pay the initial license fee, about $255 total, including 88 applications, 79 exam, and 88 license issuance. Background check. Required for license application. You need a background check. That's credit and everything. Renewal. Every 3 years, must complete 18 hours of continuing education per renewal cycle. This dude right here is not no fucking property manager. But he's telling all of these people he is. And we just said, can you be fined for being a fake property manager? And it says, yes. Being a fake or unlicensed property manager can lead to fines, legal action, and other penalties. So even for him to make videos claiming he is the property manager of these abandoned ass buildings, if anybody was to send these to Pontiac, they would be like, first, you can't live here. There's no inspection nor any occupancy permits. Second, you are not a licensed real estate agent. You never passed a real estate exam. You are not the property manager. All of this shit is fraud. All of it's funny. So yeah, AKA you're going to jail. Exactly. I can pay you thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of work. That motherfucker Oompa Loompas walking around the whole complex. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of work. They be like, bro, where'd you find all these Oompa Loompas at? They help me. We're going to light candles. They all got a candle in their hand. We're here to do thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of work. All these motherfuckers got a candle just walking around the fucking complex in circles and shit. Like all these motherfucking Oompa Loompas in Pontiac, Michigan. What the hell? See, I told y'all the police gonna come kick down that peanut trap house. We already said from the get-go when he first showed that. We said that front door got kicked in. Because you can see the brand new board. You see all the old door trim. Then you see brand new boards with a new door lock inserted. That door's been kicked in before. That's a halfway house. That is an abandoned building. Somebody kicked in an abandoned building, was living in it, probably had candles in the motherfucker. It was probably stinking rotten, funky shit, mold and mildew. So you know it wasn't no water. Because how you got mold, mildew on everything out there and you don't even got water to clean everything? That place had moisture in it from humidity. All that humidity from just being in the weather had mold, mildew in every fucking crevice in that house. Condensation, everything. And then they turned around, kicked the door in, said, we gonna just make this a flop house and kind of hang out here. Then his ass get in there, start decorating. No, we gonna make you the property manager. Man, we gonna make you the property manager. Look at these LEDs, Tom. Hey, you see this? This motherfucker painted the countertops. We gonna make you the property manager. Don't I need a real estate license? Nope, you don't. You're good. You're good. This is some good shit. You don't need a property license. Nope, you don't need real estate. I think this is exam worthy. This is exam worthy shit. Yeah, right. This motherfucker in there fucking painting shit. So there was a video of him viewing the upstairs apartment, whereas there was a little bit of older lady claiming to live there, came in the apartment, was talking to Dontay. He kept asking if she's seen bugs. No, so older lady came there. Oh, that must have been the lady Tom was talking about that was throwing out fucking furniture for him and shit. You seen any bugs? Motherfucker, how you a property manager and you scared of bugs? Motherfuckers are, excuse me, we got apartment 3B and we've got a bug infestation problem. For real? I quit. I ain't the property manager no more. You got bugs? Fuck that shit. I quit. You can have my apron. You can have the motherfucking this. You can have the keys. I quit. You said bugs? Yeah, his ass ain't gonna be no motherfucking property manager. As soon as they say, yeah, we need our apartment sprayed. What? For what? For bugs? Shit, I quit. You can have my apron. You can take my hat, my dish rag. You can have this pink phone. Take all this shit. I'm out of here. I ain't working around no bugs. This motherfucker. So he hasn't matured for his age at all. Most people grow up like normal warm lighting. But these child with those multicolored LEDs, they look so tacky. Exactly. All you need is just like a light. That's it. Just get like regular lights or something like that. This motherfucker got colors like he's playing Fortnite and shit. You know them kids that got the rainbow keyboards and the rainbow lights going all around them all the fucking time and rainbow shit. That's gamer shit. It's like, grow the fuck up, man. Be a goddamn man. Talking about some feel the vibes. Feel the vibes. It's like, that's why that damn twig in the wig was like, I ain't coming back up there. I'm watching your content. I'm watching your videos. Man, you looking like shit. It was like, Jeff, you see that think that lady was a setup by the time to get the apartment rented? She probably was up there cleaning, saying, oh yeah, I live here. Sure, I live here. How long you been living here? Since yesterday. I moved in yesterday. Yeah, I ain't seen no bugs. I've been here. Man. The thing was, I think I need a little more than $1,000. I need like $1,300. Man, this dude. Like I said, for everybody out there who's catering to this nonsense and bullshit, not telling this dude to grow up, keep calling him a property manager. Keep making sure he's got it in videos. Because the day somebody comes and says, we heard you've been going around portraying yourself as a property manager in Pontiac, and that's illegal. It's like trying to portray yourself as an attorney or a police officer. Imagine going around claiming you a cop because somebody said, hey man, we're going to have you be security of the building. So basically you're going to be the police. Ooh, I'm a police officer? Yeah, you're a police officer of the building. You're a police officer. Oh shit, let me go get me a badge. Man, I'm gonna go get me a uniform. I'm a police officer now. Why? Because he said I was a police officer. No, you need to go to the academy. You got to get certified. You got to get approved. You got to pass the exam. You don't just become a police officer because somebody called a pink fucking phone and said you a cop now. Same with being a property manager. Can't nobody just call your phone and say, hey, you a property manager, bro. For real? Me? Yeah, you a property manager now. That's what's up. Yeah, we're going to start sending you some jobs and stuff like that to do around the property. You the property manager. Man, I've always wanted to be a property manager. Dude, I can't believe it. I told you, mama. I told you, just wait it out. I'm a property manager now. I ain't even need to take no real estate exam. They just made me one. It's like, you motherfucker. Like, man, Dontay loose ass wrist don't do anything masking her age except that's why I don't have any friends. Yeah. This motherfucker, even when he was painting, he was rolling the paint. He was all slow and shit. I'm like, this motherfucker ain't never painted in his life. He ain't never painted nothing in his life. His ass sitting there even with a paintbrush. I was like, man, if you don't slap that shit on there, mask it, roll it, If anybody hired him to paint, they'd be like, bro, it's taking you 8 hours. 8 hours to paint this damn room. You was slow as mother. If you don't paint that shit, you got to paint fast. Because this is how I paint, because I'm used to painting motorcycles and shit. You flash first. Flash is when you just do everything in one coat. You get a nice base coat down. That's called flash. Let it flash, which means it'll start getting a little, don't let it fully dry, because it still has to be, if you let it fully dry and try to paint over it again, the new paint might start trying to cure and might start creating cracks because it's pulling on something that's already dry. So you got to just let it flash. It's still kind of wet, but it's still flexible. So the new paint can mesh with it. Now you do second coat, let it flash. Now you do third coat. Now you can let it dry. Then you walk off. Everything levels itself out over time. But you don't, the way they was doing it, they was globbing that fucking paint on there. That shit probably take 2 days to dry. That motherfucker had clumps. He had big ass clumps of black paint. I was like, it looked like fucking licorice all over the counter. I'm like, these motherfuckers have no idea what they doing. No idea. I was like, man, you're the property manager though. Like, okay. Hold up for a second. I know I got a client this morning. I'm just making sure I don't overrun my time. Let me go in here and look and see, make sure. This dude, yeah. I see that, Candace. That's funny. Wait a minute. Let me go in there. Yeah, I was just making sure my client didn't hit me up. Because if my client hit me up, yeah. Oh, yeah, that dude. Okay, I see what you're saying, Candace. I see what you're saying. That one dude, yeah. And that's the thing. A lot of people like to come to the barbecue to try to give like their channel exposure. They'll be trying to talk shit about me on other channels, but then they come to the barbecue trying to get exposure. No, we don't do that. You got to go to those other channels and hang out. That's what you got to do. Go to the other channels and hang out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, I tell people to go to other fucking channels and not come here. It's cool to do that. You can go to another channel, but they want to come here so fucking bad. They want to be a part of the barbecue, and it just ain't happening. It ain't that type of channel. This is not your average everyday YouTube trash ass shit shack channel. This ain't it. We doing something different over here. Yeah, he just wants the title. And Terry, that's what I said. He's one of those people who feels inadequate. When he was just a driver at Buncha, the moment he became a driver, what is his video? We finna be the CEOs. He can't just be a driver. We finna be the CEOs. I can't wait to be the CEO because this is a brand new company. We gonna move up fast. He wants to be more than what he is all the fucking time. When he was trying to go to them fake talent agencies and he was going on the weekends when he knew they were closed because he really didn't want to talk to nobody. He could have called and said, can I set an appointment and come in? He was going on the weekends when it was closed. It was only a security guard at the building. That was it. So he was going to record content on weekends when the talent agency was closed, making content, walking around. Oh, we gonna win Grammys. We gonna win Grammys. He was doing this. We gonna win Grammys. We gonna win Grammys. It's gonna be the first husband-wife Grammys. We gonna win Grammys. And I'm like, motherfucker, you gonna win a Grammy in the hood. That's called a whammy. Slappy whammy. You gonna win a whammy, not a Grammy. You gonna win a whammy. You ain't winning no fucking Grammy. And he going on the weekends. I'm like, dude, it ain't no people walking around. Do you realize that when he's doing his videos, there are no people walking around? And all these big ass buildings with all of these businesses in these big ass buildings, it ain't no people walking around. All it is a security guard sitting at the desk. No workers, no customers, no clients, nobody walking around. Every time he went to the talent agency, supposedly, nobody walked, no cars in the parking lot. It's only him. It was him and Hannah walking around. That was it. And his people couldn't even figure that shit out that he's going when the place is closed on purpose just to do content. He's driving all the way there just to pretend he's trying to be with a talent agency. Shit's crazy, man. And that's how he did his channel. Just a completely misleading bullshit channel. Completely. So he never planned to live in an apartment showing much, not safe because it's on a busy main road. Everyone in Pontiac knows where he is. He didn't show much of the luxury Clarkson apartment. Maybe Hannah said. This is roll that shit. Yeah, exactly. See, I took it as he's waiting on some paperwork to come back that allows him to sell cars because he has the first potential lead, but he can't until it comes back. And this is the thing, Dan, about potential leads. If, let's say I go to a dealership and I got, let's say, 780 credit score. I go to a dealership. I am a hot lead because I got a 780 credit score. I'm coming to a dealership looking for a car. That's a hot lead. Do you think, even if I even call the dealership, let's say I don't even go there, I just call the dealership. Why would that dealership pass a hot lead to somebody who's not even able to sell a fucking car? See, you're going to lose a sale like that. Because if I call and you give me a salesman and the salesman says, you know what, I wish I can help you today, but I'm actually not in the system as a salesperson. I would help you, but I can't sell you a car because I just started. I'm not in the system so I got to wait till they put me in the system first. When they put me in the system, I'll call you back. Imagine hearing that shit on the day you looking to go buy a car. You'll be like, I'm just going to call another salesperson. Give me somebody who can sell me a car. Then if you can't, give me somebody who can. And if not that, I'm just going to call a whole nother dealership. But you're not going to tell me when you going to sell me a car. See, that's the Dontay shit. I'll tell you when I'll sell you. I'll tell you when I can train. I'll tell you when I come to work. See, that's some Dontay shit he do on his channel. And these motherfuckers are so slow, they really think he got a lead. Really think he got a fucking lead. Oh yeah, I got somebody trying to buy a car from me already. But I can't sell cars because I'm not registered yet to sell cars. I got to make sure that I'm in the system to sell cars, but I'm going to call them back when I'm ready to sell a car. I'm like, motherfucker, I got a 780. I'm not fucking waiting on you. That car that I want might be sold by the time your ass is in the system. You might be in the system next week. I call back, hey, can I get that Tundra? Oh, that Tundra already sold. Well, the dude was supposed to call me back when he got into the system. Who? That Dontay London dude y'all hired. Are you fucking serious? You talk to him. Yeah, that motherfucker can't sell cars. He's the porter. We told him if somebody calls, give it to a salesperson. He can't sell a car. He's the fucking porter. He's training to be a salesman. Oh, he told me he was a salesman. He just wasn't in the system. That motherfucker never been in the system. He's a porter. Damn it. So the Tundra's not there. Tundra ain't here. Well, I guess I'm going to have to call another dealership and they get the $88,000. Dontay. Ain't nobody fucking waiting. Oh, I got a lead. I got a lead. You ain't got no fucking lead. Please. You ain't got no damn lead. Any hot lead is going to be given to a salesperson to make sure that sticks right there. They need that wire transfer. If that person can get credit approved right now today, they're not telling that person, well, wait till Dontay get in the system. When Dontay get in the system, we gonna call you back and we gonna sell you that $76,000 car, but we gonna let him get put in the system first. Sure, right. These motherfuckers don't know what they doing. Like I said, I worked at dealerships. Ain't nobody in their right mind about to let a hot lead wait till you get put in the... Man, get the fuck out of here. He made that dumbass... They're gonna be like, Dontay, you got a lead? Hey, we just saw a short you drop. You got a lead? Like somebody looking for a car and you can't... Dude, get that shit to Jimmy. We'll give you half the credit. You'll make half the money, but we can't let that lead walk out the door. She might fuck around and get a phone call from somebody else. No, that's my lead. I'm going to sell her a car. Motherfucker, you the porter. What are you doing? Give it to somebody so we can lock this shit in. We'll give you a small cut of it, but damn, don't just let a motherfucker walk off. Dealerships don't work like that. He's trying to make up shit as he go along, and it's complete bullshit. I know this because I worked at dealerships, and this motherfucker is not no car salesman. Anybody who called him said I'm a lead is probably a cousin. Hey man, I'm gonna come check you out the dealership, cuz. You think you can run my credit, see if I can get in some? Well, how much you got down? I ain't got nothing down, but if y'all got a little something, I could probably get it off the lot if you got a little. I don't want no car, no $70,000, $80,000 car. I'm looking for something, 2, 3 G's, you know what I'm saying? 2, 3,000, maybe y'all got a trade in, sit in the back with like 3 hubcaps missing. That's his fucking lead right there. Somebody with good credit is not waiting. Nah, I'm looking for a car now, that car. And if I don't show the fuck up, that car's gone. When I wanted my BMW and I saw the BMW, the orange one, I was driving my Jeep, dropping people off. I said, shit, that's a nice ass Beamer. This is the day I saw it. I still got a picture from the day I saw my car. The first day I saw my fucking car, this is the day it was. Where is it at? Where the fuck is it at? Oh, this is it right here. Because, like I said, I deal with dealerships all the fucking time. So this is the day I saw my car. This day right here. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not the light. That's not the picture. This right here. So that day, and as you can see, even in the window, my car still got the price tag and it's got the year in the top of the window. It's got the year sitting up in the top of the window right there. That was the day that I saw my car. I drove past the dealership and I saw it. I was like, oh shit, that's a nice ass little orange Beamer. I was like, shit, I'm gonna go see how much they want for that motherfucker. So I tell the dudes, I say, hey man, I got this orange Beamer sitting in the front. I want to see how much that y'all want for it or whatever it is. And then he was like, oh, that's a 2019. We just got that in on a trade. I said, okay. And it was a Mercedes dealership I was at. He said, we just got that in on a trade. That's not, we just put that out there. I said, dude, that motherfucker clean. Y'all clean it up nice. He said, we just had a ceramic coated everything, man. It's like, I said, let's take it for a test drive. Test drove that motherfucker. I pulled it up, parked it next to my Jeep. I was like, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. It was like, for real? I said, yeah, I'll buy it. I said, let me make a phone call. Let me call a bank real quick. See what I can get approved for. How much you guys selling it for? He was like 36. I was like, all right, 36,000 miles, $36,000. I was like, all right, give me a minute. Call the bank. Bank was like, well, we'll give you up to like 50. Out the door, it was 36. I added a couple of packages to it. It was 43 out the door. So I didn't have to put no money down because they gave me up to 50 grand. And then it was only 43 for the car. So I could have bought a car that was like $7,000 more. But I was like, you know what? I want this one because it's got, it matches my fucking Jeep. So I said, well, I'll come pick it up tomorrow. He said, well, we'll clean it up and everything for you and all that. Cool, no problem. So the next day, I had my friend bring me up, pick my car up that I bought the day before, drove it home. You don't let a hot lead walk off the fucking lot. You don't let a, because if that dude would have been like, you know what, man, I would sell you this BMW. I would sell it to you, but I'm not in the system yet. Can you just come back when I get into the system and then I'll sell it to you? I'd be like, can you give me a salesperson who wants to sell me this car today? Because if I come back tomorrow and this motherfucker's not here, you're gonna have a black one here, or you have a silver one here. And that don't match my Jeep. I'm looking for something to match the Jeep. You don't let a hot lead walk off the lot. You ain't ran credit yet? If they would have ran my credit, they would have been like, oh shit. But they didn't run my credit. I just called the bank. The bank was like, okay. And I talked to him for a while. I was in my Jeep with the AC running, called the bank, walked in the building, gave him the approval number and everything. They ran the approval number. Everything was good to go. They said, hey, just come back tomorrow and pick it up. We'll clean it up for you. I said, all right, cool. He's telling the lady, don't go nowhere else. I'm just waiting for my stuff to go into the system before I can sell you a car. Yeah, exactly. I'm just waiting for my stuff to go into the system. Man, if that motherfucker would have told me that, I would sell you this little BMW, bro. But man, I'm just waiting on my stuff to go into the system, man. Once I get into the system, I live far. This is way up on Bell Road. This is like all the way up in Sun City. I saw this car up in Sun City. I live by Sky Harbor. That's almost a 45-minute drive. You think I'm coming back tomorrow to see if I can buy it? To see if the car still, I show up the next day, the motherfucker be gone. So I'm like, no, I'm buying that bitch right now. I want the car now. If he would have been like, I'm not in the system yet, then go find somebody who is in the system because I'm buying this car right now. I'm not coming back tomorrow. Motherfucker, you are not that important to have me come back another day, 45 minutes away. Nah. Sell it now, right now. I test drove it. I like how it rolls. I like the car. I want the car. I need to get it before anybody else gets it because people are looking for cars right now. And I had a 4% interest rate. So I'm sitting there like, they gonna give me 4% interest on this shit. I'm not taking a chance on doing another deal coming back with a 7% interest rate. I can lock this in at 4. So let's lock it in at 4. I want the car today. I want to be off this fucking dealership lot with the keys to that motherfucker. You don't play games when you spending big money like that. You need to lock in deals because the next time you run a deal, the interest rate ain't the same, the car ain't the same, the price ain't the same. Everything's different. When you sell cars, you lock in deals. Every deal is a hot deal. I got a hot lead. Don't go nowhere else. Come back to me once they put me in a system because I'm a porter right now, but they gonna move me from porter to salesman. Motherfucker been there for 4 days. Ain't sold shit. Can't sell shit. Oh, I'm a salesman now. I'm finna sell cars like crazy now. I'm a salesman now. Well, I can't sell because I'm not in the system as a salesman yet. I'm still a porter. The truth comes out. This motherfucker be telling the truth on himself without even realizing he's telling the truth. How the fuck you going around saying you a salesman? You a salesman. Yeah. Say, do you deal with salespeople or first go straight with the bank from the jump? Well, you could go to the bank first, but I usually won't go to the bank until I got a VIN number. I need a year, make, and model and a VIN number. So if I can get a year, make, model, VIN number, and the miles are always going to be low, then I can go to the bank, because the bank is going to say, okay, what type of car are you looking at? Well, I'm looking at a 2019 BMW 330i. You got the VIN? Here's the VIN to it right here. Okay, let me run some numbers on it. All right, this is what we can do. That car is worth about this much. You got approved for this much, so it clearly fits within there. We don't need no money down or nothing like that. If you want the car, give them this number, and the car is yours. But if they only want 36 for it, we're approving you for up to 50. You don't need no money down. I mean, if there was 35, let's say the car was, they wanted 36 for it, and the bank said, well, we'll give you 30, then that means I need to come up with the rest of the money out of pocket. But the bank approved me for way more than what the car was worth, so I didn't have to pay nothing. I was like, okay, cool, no problem, no problem. So you can, as long as you got the car you want, the year, make, and model, and the VIN number, call your bank with that information, just sit back. Just sit back. Oh yeah, they call this one Sunset Metallic. Sunset Metallic. Man. And that's the thing, it's like, you don't have to deal with salespeople directly. If you want to really buy a car, you find what car you want. You can go online and find a car. Then you can actually call your bank. You buy it through the bank, and the bank gives them the number. So you never deal with a salesperson. And a lot of times, either a sales manager will take credit, somebody will take credit for it, because you never dealt with a salesperson. The only way the salesperson got that deal, even without running my credit or anything like that, because they walked up to me. Anybody who walked up to me that day would have got the sale. I just saw it driving by. And I was like, damn, that's a clean little car. I fucking U-turn, dropped my people off, U-turn, came back. I was like, hey man, that's a little orange beamer y'all got sitting up front up there, man. How much y'all want for that shit? You want to take it for? He's like, you want to take it for a test drive? I'm like, yeah, let's test drive that shit. All-wheel drive. That shit was so fast. Turbo. I got the twin power turbo, which means it double spools. Then it's not twin turbo, it's twin power. Then it's got all-wheel drive. So that shit is like, shit is fast as hell. That's why I leave it up under the car cover. You get tickets in the car like that. Whenever I take that car to the grocery store, shit, up the ramp, I'm already at like 92 miles an hour. And the ramp ain't even that long. It just picks up speed, so it's a little car. I took the white one last night to the store, because when I went to Walmart last night, I took the white one because I'm trying my best not to get no tickets, because if I get tickets, I'm fucked. My insurance is gonna go through the roof if I get tickets. So I took the white one last night. So this is what I was doing last night. I went to Walmart, man. I took this shit. This car is super clean. Hold up. That's what I took last night to Walmart. That shit right there. That thing is super clean. People are like, you're not the only one with a Beamer. So that's what I drive to the store to pick up dog food and shit. These little crazy fucking cars. I like that car, man. That car is pretty clean looking. It's like, the white one I like the white one, man. It's nice as shit. I usually drive it to the grocery store. I got to pick up a client today, and I'm going to take that to pick him up so I can get him home or whatever. But usually I'll take the truck. But normally man, walk out the house and figure out what you want to drive for the day. I cleaned it up. I put tire shine on it. I fucking put the spray wax on it. I got to ceramic coat that car. The white one needs to be ceramic coated because I can see it's a little dull on the hood. So I'm going to clean it all off, ceramic coat it. But yeah, just sometimes you just figure out what you want to do for the day and just say, hey man, I'm out. And just cruise, man. Yeah, what stuff is he waiting on to go into the system? Watch them boot him back to Porter because of his background. He'll be like, yeah, I just decided to be Porter and be hourly because if I'm going to be property manager at the same time, I'm not going to have time to be a salesman and a property manager, so I decided just to be a porter. You didn't decide to be a porter, motherfucker. They just wouldn't allow you to be a salesman. You're trash. Like, how are you helping the dealership out by keeping hot leads and not being a sale? You don't even have authority to sell a car right now. Another dealership can do it. But like I said, the only way that lead is going to stay with him is if he's already related to that lead already. If it's a cousin, if it's somebody who lives like down the street from him, if it's a friend of a friend, that's the only way that lead is staying with him. Me, because I buy cars all the fucking time. You not stopping me. When I saw the white Beamer There was no way somebody's gonna tell me, you know what, I would sell you this white Beamer, but before I do, let me first get my paperwork and stuff in order to be a salesperson, and then no. Motherfucker, I saw that 740, that's a 750. I saw the 745 Li in 2006, 2007. It was a long time ago when my son was being babysat by Mike's sister, and their dad, Randy, came home with the brand new 745 Li BMW. We had never seen one before. He pulled that shit into the driveway, and I said, dude, I want that fucking car, man. I want that car. That was in 2006. 2 decades later, I finally buy one. That's how long it took me to get one. 2 decades later, 20 years of working, grinding, enjoying life, traveling, having kids, raising kids. I finally said, you know what? I always wanted a big body Beamer. Fuck it, let's buy one. Had no idea I was gonna find one that matched my motorcycle. But I'm like, fuck it. I'll buy it. Pearl white and pearl white. I got a Jeep that matches my Beamer, and I got a bike that matches the other Beamer. Fuck it, whatever. It's okay. 2 decades. Motherfuckers don't realize how long it takes to get shit. Nothing around me is instant gratification. I don't just make up some shit and want it 2 weeks later. I don't make it up and want it 2 months later. It took me decades to get to this point. Decades. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years to get to this point. Working in offices 14 hours a day. Grinding it out at dealerships. Calling motherfuckers on the phone. I had to do this for decades to get to where I am. Decades. To where I could just transfer money and buy a fucking car. Decades. And these motherfuckers, oh, you jealous. You jealous. You jealous. Of what? I put in decades, motherfucker. You bragging. I put in decades. When you put in a lot of work, this is what you end up with. When you don't put in no work, you end up at a shit shack bragging like you're doing something big. I'm a property manager with no real estate license. When you don't put in work, that's where you end up. When you do put in work, this is where you end up. That's the difference. The youth is so fucking lost right now. They think all you got to do is go viral and you could be successful. All you got to do is get an AdSense account and you could be successful. We got to keep civilization moving forward. We got to be carpenters. We got to be welders. We got to be engineers. We got to be teachers. We got to be parents. We got a lot of years to go. We got centuries left to go. And a lot of black people ain't ready to go that far. They can't even make it through the week. They can't even make it through the fucking month. And we got centuries left to go to raise kids, to raise grandkids, to raise great-grandkids, to raise great-great-grandkids. We got a lot of time to go to get this shit right. And these motherfuckers, they want it all right now. They want it all right now. It took me 20 years to buy that white BMW. The one I saw in Randy's garage, the silver one I saw in his garage, I bought it 20 years later. Now it's sitting in my driveway now. 20 years later. Not 2 weeks later, not 2 months later, not 2 years later. It takes a long time to get the shit you want. Oh yeah, having multiple vehicles is a huge stress reliever because I don't care if a car has a flat tire. I don't care if a check engine light comes on. I don't care if one don't got gas in it. I bet the other one has gas in it. Some days I'll jump in the car like, oh shit, this one ain't got gas in it. Fuck, I didn't fill it up. So I just go back in the house, get another set of keys. Okay, this one's like 3/4 of a tank. Better, I feel better. Because I ain't driving no car on empty. I had to take the Mercedes to put gas into the other night. It's now past, half tank. I just put gas in a white Beamer 2 nights ago. It's past half tank. I don't know what the little Beamer's at because I can look at it on my phone to see what it's at, but I rarely drive the little Beamer. It's like I said, it's a trouble car. When it's late at night, I'll drive it. Daytime, it's way too fucking fast. I mean, you barely hit the fucking throttle. It's like, you like already in traffic. Like, oh shit, that's a sick car. It's a fast car. I'm glad I have it, but at my age, I don't need no tickets. I don't need to fuck up what I got going on. I don't need insurance problems. I don't need nothing. So I drive all the things that the Jeep is slow, the black truck is slow, the white Beamer is slow. And I rarely even ride the motorcycle. And I don't take the orange BMW. So I think I'm pretty safe right now. The Escalade, I take that to Home Depot and back. That's slow. So it's like I drive all slow vehicles because I know I'm a speed demon. I'm an old school sprinter. I like street bikes. I done had street bikes for 14 years and I got a big slow bike. We don't fuck around, man. I know insurance, all it'll take is one cop to catch me. And my insurance is gonna go through the fucking roof. And I'm gonna be like, God damn it, Say, I'm listening. Dontay will get evicted from the crack shack. I think he's going to have a bunch of excuses. He's going to have a bunch of excuses for why he's not doing the work he's asked to do. And eventually they're going to say, yeah, man, we don't need you. We don't need you to be the maintenance man no more. Because every time we ask you to do this and do that and do this and do that, it ain't done days later. Oh, because I'm busy and I got to do this and I'm busy at the dealership and I got to do that. He ain't ready to be no maintenance man. I can't even say property manager. He definitely ain't ready to be a property manager because he don't have a real estate license, but he ain't ready to be a fucking maintenance man. It's impossible for him to be a maintenance man. He don't know how to maintain shit. He can't maintain his own life, let alone the life of other tenants and everything else. It's impossible. Impossible. So it's like, yeah. Last year I was dating a firefighter, Black American brother. He has 2 cars and a motorcycle and was telling me when one of his vehicles needed mechanic repairs, he could just use the other car. Exactly. That's it. And me being the mechanic, like when my AC went out in the Escalade Expedition, why do I keep saying it went out in the Expedition, I was using a white BMW to drive my clients around because I couldn't use, it's 115 degrees out here. I'm not finna drive that truck with no AC. So I just left it parked till I fixed it, and I just used the white car. I was just driving people around in my white car. Then when I finally fixed the Expedition, I just jumped back in it. And now because I fell in love with driving the white car over the past couple of weeks, I've been picking up clients in that anyways. Like I'll show up, they'd be like, man, this thing looks big. I'm like, it is. It's like a fucking tank. But I love driving it. I had to go pick up dog food last night. And it's got a super big trunk. So I went and bought dog food and some fucking coffee creamer and shit like that. Just cruising down the street like, man, this car is old as a motherfucker, but it is so smooth. It's like quiet. It's super. The stereo system is much better than my new one because he upgraded the stereo system in the old one. The new one has a really nice sound system because it's hands-free and all kind of crazy shit. But the old stereo system, man, that shit got some bass. That shit is nice. I was like, damn, this shit sound rich up in here. And it's old. That's a 2010. My 19 don't sound better than my 2010. That 2010 sounds good. I'm like, I like riding in this shit. I'm old school guy. If I could go get me a 1985 Cadillac, I'll go get me a 1985 and drive that shit. Like Trey got that the Fifth Avenue. That's the kind of shit I want to drive right there. Give me an old ass Fifth Avenue and just ride that shit down the street. Just like playing some old ass diamonds in the back, sun rooftop, digging in the scene with the gangster link. Or playing some Curtis Mayfield. I'm your brother, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. Buy some coke, buy some weed, what you need? I'm your pusher man. Boom, 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 boom. I'm your pusher man. That's what I'll be playing. If I was riding Trey shit, I'm blasting me some Curtis Mayfield. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. Buy some coke, buy some weed, what you need? Like shit, you couldn't make me play nothing new in that car. Fuck that, everything I play is from the 70s, man. Working at the car wash, whoa, whoa. Man, Trey, you better, man, just have an old school playlist. You can't play shit new in that car, all old school shit, just drive. If you play any new shit in that car, you not using it for what it's supposed to be used for. That is a throwback. When you get in that Fifth Avenue, we going back. We going back. We playing some old ass Black Street. We playing old shit. We going back. Be like, man, we playing everything. Be having your girl in the car. I can't get you out of my mind. That old ass Black Street. That's what you play in that car, man. You got to go back. I ain't playing nothing new. If that shit, it has to be from 1995 back to the 70s. Nothing new playing that car. Nothing. You gonna play some Nipsey? I can't, man. I got to take my other car to play Nipsey. You can't play Nipsey in there? Nope. The car, it's a Fifth Avenue, bro. It's a Fifth Avenue. I can't play Nipsey in the Fifth Avenue. I gotta get the big truck for that. This is Curtis Mayfield. This is Bobby Womack in here. What can I say? This is some Bobby Womack. That's what we play in this car, Bobby Womack. Like, man, that Fifth Avenue ain't no joke. That ain't no. If y'all want to see a badass car, go look at Trey Watch TV. This motherfucker got a Fifth Avenue he bought off of a lady. Woo! White walls. It's got the stock rims. They got the stock baskets on that shit. He got the LED lights. You got the pillar lights. He got the pillar lights on it. He's got like the presidential grill on it. Man, if y'all want to see a badass Fifth Avenue, like I said, I love cars, man. That car right there, shit. I'll be at Walmart, Circle K. I'll be pulling up in that shit. I know it. Candy rain. I got my candy rain. Some shit, I don't know. Soul for real, yep. I like that right there. That's the old shit. Tevin Campbell, can we talk for a minute? Can't let me know your name. That's the old shit, Tevin. What else did we have to play back then, man? We played what? What else? Damn it. Of course we had Old Brandy. I wanna be down. What you going through? I wanna be down. Bro, that's that old, and that Brandy song hits. That song, hey, when I play I Wanna Be Down, it's in my playlist. When I play I Wanna Be Down in the Jeep, I'm rocking the whole block. Cause the Jeep I think I got 5 8-inch subs and a 10-inch sub in there. And I got all amps. The Jeep is loud as shit. Got wakeboard board speakers in there. When I play shit in that Jeep, you gotta have the windows down because the bass is so much, it shakes everything. It's crazy, and it don't even rattle outside. But when you play Brandy, as soon as it hit, and it's that whole fucking Jeep be like, man, playing that Brandy, that's my shit right there. I'll play some Brandy cruising around in that shit. I wanna be down, what you going through? Like, man, that's what I'm telling you, man. Trey, he gotta do that, man. He gotta do it. Play your old school shit. Play the old school. Say, I got custom license plates when my husband bought me my cars 2 years ago, and this year I had to renew the tax. I forgot how much renewing plates are. I miss when it used to be $74. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It used to be super cheap, man. 74, 64. I think my Escalade is still cheap. I think the Escalade, I pay like $90 a year. Everything else, 400, 260, 400. I be like, damn. And I got 6 motherfucking cars. I be like, but I always register my shit for 2 years. Because if I can do it for 2 years and I could stagger the years, that way I don't got to pay for everything in one lump sum. Because that ain't no fucking way possible. And luckily, when I bought the Beamer, the dude registered all the way up through 2027. So it's insured in Arizona, but it's got 2027 plates for California. I got 2 cars with Cali plates because I live close to Cali. So 2 of my cars got Cali plates, and then I think the trailer's got Missouri plates still. I need to change that. The trailer's got Missouri plates. Everything else has Arizona plates. But yeah, I got a lot of fucking license plates. I think I got Arizona plates on the bike too. Yeah, I got Arizona plates on the bike. I had Iowa plates on one of my cars forever. When I moved from Iowa, I had this Caprice Classic. Man, I left them plates on there forever, as long as I could. I was riding around Vegas with Iowa plates and shit. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, nope. I registered it. I'm keeping it. Hell no. What time is it? 8:40. Oh yeah, I got a client landing in about an hour. Man. So I got to get up off this thing, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me this morning. I got an hour before I got to get to this airport, so I'm going to jump up, grab me something to eat real quick, hit the shower, roll up the highway, grab him, get him situated, come back to the house, get in the comments and chat with y'all. But I might have to swim today because I cleaned the pool all night last night, swam a little bit. It was kind of warm. It's probably freezing cold right now. So I'm going to go jump my ass in the pool because you're not the only one with a pool. Motherfuckers be hating on me and shit. They be mad as hell about that damn swimming pool. Like, fuck it, it's a hole in the ground with water in it. Leave me the fuck alone. You're not the only one with a pool. I hate you. Well, keep hating and I'm going to go swim for a minute. It's like there's no use in having one if you ain't gonna swim in the motherfucker. I'm not gonna just leave it back there. It's like shit. Jump in, swim with the dogs for a little bit, dry off, have a margarita. Shit, I think I got one client today and that's it. So I think I'm gonna have a margarita, midday margaritas. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna actually go outside and live stream from the pool. We're gonna have midday margaritas. You're not the only one that can drink a margarita. Like, okay, whatever. Oh yeah, that Jodeci. Oh yeah, that Jodeci. Ooh, man. That was that, and I even play I played J. Cole got a song. J. Cole and Drake got a song called Jodeci's Back. That song is good. Jodeci's Back. But yeah, that old school Jodeci is the shit though, man. That so you're having my baby, or that get on up, yeah. Said it sounds so sweet. You know you gotta get on up, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whatever you be saying. Gotta get on up, yeah. That's my cut right there, boy. Play some Jodeci, get on up. That's today's homework. When we get up this live stream, everybody go on your Pandora Express. Get on your, I said Pandora Express like Panda Express. I mean your Pandora. Motherfucker, Pandora Express. Play music and eat food at the same time. No, it's Panda Express and it's Pandora. Get on your Pandora. Get on your Spotify. Get on your YouTube Music. Play Jodeci's. Get on up. Play Jodeci, get on up. And I guarantee for the rest of the day, you're going to be like, get on up, yeah. That's my shit right there. So I'm about to play that while I'm showering. I'm going to put that shit on repeat and be in there dancing like a motherfucker. Check y'all later. Thank you guys for hitting us up. Only 2 hours and 40 minutes there on this live stream because I got a client. If I didn't, I'd stay longer. Y'all know I love hanging out with y'all. But in the meantime, make sure you go out there, shake your property manager's hands and ask that motherfucker, do you got your real estate license? Like, man, I've been in every state. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. That's my theme song of my channel. I've been everywhere, man. Go up to your real estate, go up to your property manager today, shake their hand and say, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to get your real estate license. Because we got some dumb motherfuckers out here with pink phones saying that they you. They ain't you. You are you. These pink motherfucking phone having that. Go and thank your property manager today. And walk up to your car salesman today and say, hey, are you in the system? Are you sure you can sell me this fucking car? Are you in the system or are you a porter? What are you? No, they're gonna be like, you're a hater. We just tell the truth, man. We just tell the truth. That's all. We just tell the truth, man. Cash App to the barbecue. Thank you guys so much for Cash Apping. Empress Key, I appreciate you the other day. I saw your Cash App, Empress. I saw you. I appreciate that. You too, Nia. You always take care of me. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Because like I said, I'll be buying these big-ass bags of dog food, and these motherfuckers ain't cheap. 4 dogs eating all the time. And then, I got something important. I'm going to do next live stream. I'm going to show you guys. This is what happened to my husky. Okay. Because y'all saw the husky on the video this morning. I haven't been recording my husky because she's been going through some stuff. Like I said, first she had hip issues, so I had to help her stand up. I was helping her stand for like a week. She got better. She's been fine for like a month. Then she had an eye issue. She was back in the grass, got a blade of grass in her eye. Her eye kept trying to fight that grass or whatever was in her eye, dust or something. So she kept getting eye boogers, like real bad. It was like yellowish green eye boogers just oozing out of her face. I would have to clean her eye like 3-4 times a day. And it would always be a lot. When she sleeps, she would wake up. It would be like crusty ass, like bacon up under her eye or something. And her eye would almost be shut. Like she couldn't even open it because it sealed itself shut. And then it would look like she was going blind. Like her whole eye was like white. Like one eye was white. So I had to clean her eye out every day. Then her eye would be normal. So it was normal. And I was clean. Now it's normal. So I took her to the vet. Like something's wrong with her. She keep getting stuff on her eye. It's making her look like she's going blind in one eye, and she's getting crusties around her eye. She's got stuff. So I paid $380. $380 for these 3 medications. And I was giving this dog these medications, putting them in her eye, doing all of this shit to this dog for like a month and a half. So I've been doing this for a month and a half. $380. $380. Nothing ever changed. Nothing ever changed. Same every day. Wake up, look like she's going blind in one eye. Eye completely covered. Got to clean it out 2-3 times a day. Got to keep cleaning it, pulling it all out, making sure her eyes, because it was just making her eyes swell shut. Well, it was healing shut. Like the stuff was turning real crusty and she couldn't open her eye. So I would have to open her eyes for her and everything. Went to Petco the other day. Took little Killer, little Seeker. We went to Petco the other day. So we walking through Petco and I see this eye wash. So I'm like, and it's got some kind of hydro something, and I'm like, eye wash. Maybe that'll help me instead of me having to clean her eye out all the time. Maybe I could just like wash it out, just like squirt it, and it'll just wash the stuff out instead of me pulling it out and everything like that. So I started doing that. That shit cost me $11.99. Remember, I paid $380 at the vet. I bought this shit for $11.99. I use it for maybe 2-3 days. She's completely fucking normal. Every day I clean her eye 2-3 times a day. All that shit. She can't even wake up without her eye being sealed shut. I paid $380 for 3 medications that I was putting in her eyes and shit like that. None of that shit even worked. None of it even worked. Go to Petco, $11.99. You can't tell that she even had an issue. Man, I got played. I got played out of $380. So I appreciate you guys for helping me with the super chats and the cash apps and shit like that, because that's the shit I really go through in my real life. I could be out working, driving clients, trying to make money, do this, but instead I give you guys every morning, I give you guys 3, 4, 5 hours a day of my time every morning when I could be out paying, and you guys take care of me on the back end, and I appreciate that, because YouTube don't pay a lot for these live streams. They don't pay shit. You guys, the fan fund is what supports everything. So these are the real issues I go through in life, and I cover that shit. I've got to pay for that stuff. And had I went and spent the $11.99 first, I wouldn't have been $380 out. The vet didn't have no idea. Oh, she's got dry eye. We're going to give you medication. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Okay, $380 deep. $11.99 is what fixed it. $11.99 fixed that. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate that. Don't worry. Hey, you good. I appreciate you. And I still got to make these shirts, so I got to get these shirts made and everything else too. Late stage capitalism for you. Yeah. So the veterinarians out there, hey, if your dog got an eye issue or something like that, go to Petco, buy this shit. It's $11.99. It's eye wash, like Hydro something eye wash. Try that first before you spend the almost $400. Now I'm out $400 for real, because I spent the $388 plus the $12. I'm really out $400 for something that $12 could have fixed. Lesson learned, man. In the meantime, you guys have a great rest of your day. It's time to go out and get this shit done. Let's make money today. I got clients coming up, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for everything y'all do, man. Thank you so much. We're going to transition out of here. Shout out to all the true believers out there dropping them blessings in our comments when all these fake creators using this against y'all religion. This is for you. Now this for the guy got you. See you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two. And I got a lot of crew, and I got a lot to do. These chickens sitting simmer now, so I'm about to throttle through. The latest model you would do is still kinda bother you, but nobody's stopping you. I'm preaching that gospel, woo. My pop was still popping through. The cops are still watching through. The prophets on the block were shouting loud like the guy got you. They spitting the rituals and giving the signals. Religion getting spiritual, we getting residuals. The prophecy cyclical and poverty cyclical. See, dad lead, kids read, mamas need miracles, and I'm getting sick of you. The hood and went digital. These cameras all around, so it's easier getting you. The fiction that you spitting getting seriously critical. It's trash, like your ass on a minstrel. The coke about to bench you, the clan wanna lynch you. The evidence of pen is hella strong with the stench too. The barbecue I'm grilling for the women and men too. Your hands up in the sky when the spirit's within you, and you just wanna give it to the Lord. You done been through the droughts that you went through, but you wanna win too. It's constantly getting you to the point of a sin too. You gotta get that paper in your pockets, cause rent due. Cause even in Flint too, these criminals sprint through. The government bent you, see you on the bench dude. Now you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two, and I got a lot of crew, but this for the God got you. We the God got you. For all my belief out there, that's true believers, you know what I'm saying? Out there spreading that energy, spreading the word out there. I might not do it. These fake creators out there, they trying to do it to use it against you. I'm saying don't give up. Stay a God got you if that's what you are, you know what I'm saying? Don't even be ashamed of believing in the Lord. Don't be ashamed of that. Do what you do. Don't worry about us. We just out here creating content, having a good time. But do not let nobody use that against you. You gotta peep that out for yourself, you know what I'm saying? We at the barbecue, and this is how we get down.
Okay, guys, let's come through. God was coming. It was coming through. People watching my stuff.
We the God got you.
It get hot in that kitchen, boy. But you still gotta cook. And guess what? People gonna be coming with plates out. And they gotta be fed. You the chef, dog. You cooking.